Okay, everybody. Welcome to Winter Moon Wargaming. Let me make sure that my co-host can hear me. There we go. Turning on the Discord. So nice to see everybody in chat tonight. We've got an awesome match lined up for you guys. I'm super thrilled to be bringing this to you all. Let me just double check my microphone is working. One's in the chat if you can hear. I'm pretty sure I can hear. Let me see if my co-host is able to speak. Go ahead, Tom. There you go.
How's it going, everybody?
Let me turn you up a little bit in my ears so I can. One more time, please.
Hello.
There we go. That should do it. All right. Let me make sure Let me match your level here as we get this battle deck rolling. I'm so excited that everyone's here. We got like 30 people hanging out in the chat
Heck
already,
yeah.
and we're like
Heck
already.
yeah.
This is awesome. So it's really great to see everybody here tonight to watch Baer versus John Bushman, Baer versus Bushfax, Vader versus Yoda, and I'm also exceptionally excited because we do in fact have an Imperial agent that's going to be featured in this match. So you guys are going to see firsthand some top level play from a player who's going to do the Imperial agent. So I'm super
Well, we'll see
thrilled.
if it's top level play.
Well, we'll see. I know with
We'll
Brian,
see.
you never know. All right, one more time.
Gosh.
There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry, I got a little discombobulated there. Go ahead, Tom or Nathan. Josh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You can call him Nathan or Minor Tom. Either way, for those at home, Nathan or Minor Tom. We got hashtag Bears gotta eat, and we got hashtag Bushman beats Bear. I love it.
I love this. This is awesome. So we're gonna get started here. I just need to find out who's red and who's blue in actuality. It looks like Brian is blue. Okay, that's what John is saying. So I'm gonna just get the overlay fixed. Um, if I zoom out to here, maybe you can have if you can contact the players, Nathan, if you can tell them to put their lists in the chat or put their lists in our Discord so I can actually read them out, or you can read them out while I fix the overlay. But let me get the
Let
overlay
me check
fixed
with
up
him.
here. And
It might already be in there, but I'll check to
yeah,
finish
thanks
it
for
up
bearing with
today.
us as we get started, y'all. I know this is a little rough, little sketch, but we're getting there, and I promise I'll have a full overlay in just a second. But yeah, Brian Baer is blue player, John Bushman is red player, John playing Yoda, Brian playing Vader and Imperial Agent. We've got Yoda Rex, Bad Batch, at least I know that much for John. So that's going to be pretty stellar. John's been rocking these Clone Commandos for a while.
Yeah, clone. So I hate to say it because I hate playing against clone commandos. They're very good against the lists I like to run. But clone commandos have been underrated since their most recent nerf. Like, they used to be way cheaper. They were like the best thing in the game. Then they got nerfed a bit, and then everybody stopped playing them. But it's like they still hurt. They're still probably the best flex unit left in the game.
So when you say flex unit, let's break down flex unit. So you just mean the ability to either stand and shoot, or move forward and just start killing. Is that what we mean by flex unit?
Yeah, I mean they're effective at multiple range bands. Range 3 to 4, that high velocity, 4 red, possibly with crit, and most likely with pierce. That's really solid stuff. But then if the gap does close to range 2, both are native guns with the 4 black, 4 white suppressive, possibly with aims, or if the config's up, the 8 black with aims, and then maybe you might have critical. Right, those are just all. It's just really good at all range bands. So I'm getting lists from Brian and John here.
Looks like we're setting up for a
So
cover the research. It's going to be
okay.
pretty interesting game. It's a very spread out game usually has been my experience. I'm wondering if
So
John forced that primary or not.
yeah, well, dewbacks are pretty good at this, I found.
Yeah, I
The
think so.
D-backs can really get up on those points. I don't see either of them really hating this one. But so we got Vader with push, burst, throw, and improv. We got the new Imperial officer with tip of the spear, underworld connections, and command and control uplink. I imagine command and control uplink is going to be in every single competitive empire list that exists until it gets nerfed.
Now,
If it
just
gets
so that
nerfed.
I'm familiar, that's the one that lowers the pip value of the card, right?
As the one that lowers the pip of your card, it is like cunning plus because you don't have to rely on it being a tie, and you can wait till after you see the pips revealed to decide whether you want to use it. With cunning, you have to decide beforehand whether or not you want to play your one pip. This one, you can play it, see what happens, and then decide whether you want to use it or save it. So,
Wow, you have so much
really
information.
strong. Really strong. We got, uh, yeah, so after again, the officer, just to review, tip of the spear, underworld connection, command and control uplink. Interesting choice. Brian has no weapon on his officer.
Huh.
So he did not want to spend the 5 points for that gun. 5 points is too rich for Brian's blood. He wanted to go for underworld connections instead for a minute. That'll be, I think, apparent in a second. We have riot troopers with the KX droids and Imperial March, 2 units each. We got snow troopers with Ion and Imperial March. And we have 2 Black Sun Enforcer units with scatter guns, Vigo personnel upgrades, and emergency stims. So these are going to be tanky, BSE that take a while to shoot.
Oh,
We
my
got
favorites.
2. I know they're so good. We got 2 naked scout troopers, each just tiny little 48 packages, throwing 8 black apiece, and then we have 2 dewbacks with into the fray for defense and flame rifles. One of them has HQ uplink. So this is a cool list. It's very aggressive. I think we're coming in at 11 activations, if I'm reading that right.
That's
11
that's a
activations for
stellar
Brian.
11 for Brian. I'm just thinking about all the threats he's got, as we talked recently on our most episode of the podcast. But before we move on, thank you, Tom Vandervelden, for becoming Flurry tier. Awesome. Appreciate you so much for supporting the stream. And again, just one more plug before the fall drive here. YouTube matches your dollar amount when you become a member for the next week. I believe we have 1 week left. So if you're going to become a member, do it now because the stream gets bonus money when you do that. So I'll just leave that there, and I'll shout out members as we get them. But we're going to focus on the match primarily as we go through this. But again, we were saying it's as we had in our most recent episode of the podcast, talk about threats, and that's a lot of threats for 11 activations.
Yeah, Brian's. It's kind of like I honestly, a little bit with the exception of the officer, every list does something, or every unit in the list does something. Now it looks like Brian divulged Darkness Descends. Not surprising. Oh, actually, no, we're playing command cards. What did John just play there? Played
We're not programmed.
Rex 3 pip. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. So anyway, so let me get through John's list, and then I'm going to catch up with some of these comments here. We got Yoda with push, burst, and mind trick, kind of the basic Yoda build in my opinion. And the best one. What is what I mean by that? We got Rex with recon, e-gear, up close and personal, and trusted agent. So that's kind of a little bit of a build out on Rex there. Bad Batch, being Bad Batch. We got 3 clone infantry with medics, and then we have 3 commandos with Katarn, the config, and this is kind of a John Bushman special here, mission objective on the commandos, which I'm a big fan of. If you have the points for that, it's really worth it, particularly on that 4 red dice pool. So let me catch up on some of the comments here. We got which doctrine on the officer? Sorry if this comment was old, but he's got the tip of the spear. That's the one that's going to give him tactical. And boy, I think direct. Gives him direct, which notably, I made a comment on this. You notice he has underworld connections on his Black Sun. That's so he has the option to use that direct. I assume anyway. So he has the option to use that direct if he wants. We got some naked scouts coming out here.
Yeah, this is interesting going from the side on the 3-speed to get as close to that line of sight block as possible, not going through the area terrain, just going up to that tower, trying to hide.
Yep.
And wait out the pass tokens, I think, by using these sort of small scout troopers to sort of wait out the pass tokens and get more information.
Yep, scouts are great for that. At Scout 3 lets them get basically anywhere they need to, and a lot of time they have actions left over to take dodges or standbys or whatever.
And we got Derek Kruger McKinnon upgrading to Blizzard tier. Thank you so much for the upgrade. Longtime supporter, been around since, I believe, the beginning of everything. So thank you so much for becoming a Blizzard tier member. And Blizzard tier does get access to exclusive content. So I make like little videos. I make small stuff for Blizzard tier. Just exclusive to Blizzard tier. Only Blizzard tier gets it. And every new video that we're gonna make is it starts members only, and then it goes public after a while. So you'll get early access to new video content that we make. Podcasts are always free for everybody, but the video content we make is going to be members only for like a few days, and then it'll go public. So you'll get first dibs on seeing that content if you become a member.
Oh, cool. Thanks for reviewing that, Dave. We got Dewback coming out here for Brian, it looks like. Now, David Johnson pointed something out that's interesting. He said Katarn is not going to do much against Vader and the Riots. That's pretty true. Brian has a lot of, he's got melee threats. Here's a big part of his list. There are the BSE, though, so that Katarn does have the chance to be very useful at the Black Sun. Basically means that Brian's Black Sun are really not going to be a way to attack the commandos. Basically, if you attack the commandos of the Black Sun, you're just wasting your shot, unless that Katarn is already gone. So it'll still have some use here in this matchup, I think. But that is a good shout that David made. Katarn does not work in melee. So if those dewbacks get into melee, if Vader gets in there, the commandos' defenses are not going to do much, because shields do not work in melee either.
Right.
Shields are no good. So melee, I would say melee is a bit of a weak spot for commandos, except that a lot of times they have surging defense. So I have played the dewbacks into commandos matchup before. You get your dewbacks into melee, it feels really good, and then you get your 4 or 5 hits, and then they only roll 1 blank anyway. That happens a lot with dewbacks against commandos. So we'll come down to his defense dice a little bit.
We got some of the indie crew coming in here asking, did Brian lose yet? I love that.
Rooting to see him taken down. Yeah.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right
asked,
about. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Kevin asked if anyone knows how to sign up on membership on mobile. Did we answer that already?
Oh, that's a good question. There should be a join. There should be a join button underneath the stream, or if you don't see the join button, there is. If you're able to look at the stream description, there should be a join link in the stream description. Now, just for people asking where the complete the mission tokens are, there's one complete the mission here in front of the clone infantry that just got deployed. And actually, since it's TTS, I can draw on the screen. Let me see if I can find the 2 complete the mission tokens. They're basically in front of, sort of directly in front of John's deployment zone.
So use them for defense?
Yeah, primarily for defense, I believe. And then if things run up on the point, you can use them for offense.
Yeah, well, in fairness, that could end up working out all right in this situation, since Brand's got to get up there.
Oh, there's a third
at least
one.
One of those points.
There's a third one
2.
up there too. Here, I'll zoom in on it, and you'll be able to see it in just a second. near the.
Seth says great map choice, which I don't know if that's a self pat on the back or not. Seth designs many of these maps, but either way, thank you, Seth. Especially if you design the map yourself, in which case, extra thank you for designing the map. Yeah, Krugard talking about how he liked the opening command card play. I agree. Saving Luminous for round 2 has started to come into fashion, and there's a reason for that. Having Luminous on round 2 is really strong.
Yeah, it gives you that opening sort of token battery. You definitely don't want to play Luminous on 1 because you're just coming on the board. You might not guarantee shots. And then turn 2 is when everything's out and ready to fight, and you're able to share all those tokens to the units that you want to attack. I'm surprised and yet not surprised at the choice of Stim BSE. But I guess with command and control uplink, BSE get super strong if you're able to sort your pool such that you get an order.
Right. Well, that's
draw
why.
a core. I mean.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of whether Brian has a gun or Underworld connections. Yeah, Brian's saying it's the gun, but the one he sent me before had. Oh, okay, this is a little different. So let me read out Brian's officer build just so we have it 100% correct here. It's tip of the spear, inspiring presence, command and control uplink, and the heavy blaster pistol.
Nice. Okay.
I like that better than Underworld Connections. I see the utility for Underworld Connections, so you have that direct onto the Black Sun, and so like you were saying, Dave, so you can guarantee priority on a sort of a Vader 0 pip situation, but you lose the aim, so it's a bit of a non-bow. You want the independent aim.
Yeah, absolutely, because you don't have like in Shadow Collective, you don't have Vigos that just feed the aims anyway, so you don't care about the 1 aim you might lose when you get 2 with, say, like a Scopes shotgun Vigo with precise 2. You start to get diminishing returns on the aim tokens because rerolling 12 doesn't really happen, because your average, unless you roll really bad, like supremely bad, you get like a serious case of anti-luck, then rerolling 12 dice might do you some good, but that doesn't really happen, At least it doesn't happen enough to justify its points.
Shadow Collective, it's a bit more of a case to maybe justify getting an order on your Black Sun for a 1 pip situation. But in Empire, if you've only got the 1 aim to use, honestly, yeah, I agree. Better to play the 0 pip, use your improvised orders, fish for your core. You got 5 of them. And Kramer points out you would lose the aim and the surge because that surge from the Vigo comes from independent. So so giving him an order, even to guarantee priority, really hurts. You're losing a lot of tokens there.
Yeah, absolutely.
TM9285YT. I'm not sure what that means or how you pronounce that, but he says Bushman representing Inferno, coarse, rough, and gets everywhere. Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
So as we get more clone units on the field, we got another clone medic entering the battlefield. Just not revealing really any information just yet is John.
Nope.
You kind of figured he was going to take that point anyway due to the presence of the complete the mission token, so it's no new information anyway.
Right.
But you've got these...
and basically any setup of Recover the Research, I'll say any conventional setup, you're going to go after, on coming from your side, you're going to go after the point close to you and to your right and close to you and to the middle. And then usually you're also going to go to the point to the right and across from you. I would say that's pretty typical. The mystery is usually the last point you're going to go for. Are you going to go for across from you in the middle, or are you going to go for your own all the way to the left? That's usually where the question is. And a lot of times that may change between rounds. But
Yeah.
so, that's sort of what we have left to see from John. Is he going to set himself up to make a play for two of the ones on Brian's side, or is he going to go for one on Brian's side, and is he going to go for all three on his own side? I'll say I would assume he's going to go for all three on his own side because you can just have a commando
Right.
over there
The commando can just hold it down.
Yeah, commando should be able to hold it down, at least for a round or two, right? However long you need to get somebody on that point across and in the middle. And then Bad Batch is going to be able to get the point across and to the right or across in the middle. We'll see where Bad Batch goes, but Bad Batch will be able to get to a point and almost certainly survive a few rounds because Bad Batch is good at tanking shots, especially with luminous beings.
Yeah, Luminous with that range 3 cap might restrict their flanking ability a little bit, but it's still a long way. And yeah, with Luminous empowering Bad Batch, that's pretty crazy. Like, you almost don't need that many tokens. There's a little height check here going on, seeing if this is height 1 or not. I believe it is height 1.
This thing about climbing? Or the thing about next turn, I'm not sure why you'd want to climb right here. Kind of exposes you a little bit.
Yeah, probably thinking about next turn's plays. Oh, he is going to climb. Okay.
That's interesting.
Scout move climb.
I mean, Brian could hit him with snow troopers this round.
Is he running air
if they
support?
haven't gone already.
That's a good question if he's running air support or not.
I guess.
I doubt it. Highly.
He didn't play it this round.
No.
Which is kind of the only reason I could think is that you'd want to move on top of the building now.
Maybe he's thinking. Oh, you know what he's doing? He's calculating the move distance on round 2.
I would assume so because that's the only reason I could really think of to do that. If he's and based on, I mean, just kind of eyeballing it here, I would assume he'd be able to make it to contest range on that point there.
Yeah.
With another climb and a move.
So this is really critical if you're looking to improve your game. Is just John is demonstrating here that he's thinking in terms of lines. So like for example, my Rex is going to scout move, and if I don't have contest range, I have to climb here, and then next turn I'm in position to do a different action. Now it does telegraph what you're doing slightly, but that's okay because it's better to have a plan, a concrete plan for your unit than not to have a plan, especially when scoring happens immediately on 2.
Now, Trent says maybe John is trying to set up for a turn 2 Call Me Captain. That's possible, but I'm not sure. I guess if you're Brian, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe he could be setting. Here's where that would make sense: is if you think Brian is going to play New Ways to Motivate turn 2 or round 2, which you often do with dewbacks. Then they get into the melee, and then Rex is already up there seeing everything, and he can throw his 3 dice into everything that's punching the dewbacks. That's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility.
Looks like Brian was thinking about taking a shot on Rex here. Maybe he's still thinking about it.
Because he'll get an aim from tactical, and he could use long shot. Now, it doesn't look like Rex would be getting backup. So
yeah, Rex does surge this turn.
He does, but no, he's just moving.
Yeah.
He's getting close to the objective.
He's going to take this save. I mean, there's no reason to shoot Rex when he's surged up in heavy cover.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping to do 1 wound, if that.
Yeah.
In a scenario like that.
You got to be careful with that. Officer is an operative rank anyway, so. Oh, he is going to take a shot. Okay. 2 aims, it looks like.
Did he have? Oh, because it's an agent, so he's got Relentless.
Yeah, it's an agent, so he has Relentless, yeah.
I see. Well, he's going to have Pierce then. So I like this a little bit better with Pierce. And I think does the gun also, it gives you sharpshooter, doesn't it? So I think both of those are going through.
Yeah, it looks like Rex
Or
is took
they're
one
saying
wound.
just one.
Yeah, one dropped off to cover.
Right, but I was thinking that he had a sharpshooter. This is where I don't know the new
Yeah, I
cards
don't
well
actually know
enough.
the new cards well enough to say yes or no to that. Not a faction I currently play, so
There's an
not in my.
agent.
What kind of caster am I that I don't know every card in the game? Jeez.
I know, right? Yet, so the gun does give you sharpshooter. So it looks to me like he rolled a surge there. So I wonder if
No wonder if they missed that. That's okay. It's
I
new.
wonder if we misread that, yeah, or if they misplayed that. But either way, one with Pierce on Rex. Yeah, I'd say the Pierce definitely makes, and the fact that he got relentless to allow him to, to kind of double move to that spot where he's a little bit safer, get the Pierce in. Yeah, that's pretty good. And this is where kind of the downside of John's play is a little bit here, because he's also still. I'm not sure where if the snow troopers have come out yet, but if they haven't, he'll be able to get at least one more shot there with the snow troopers who have Imperial March, and that gun has critical too, so you got some reasonable chances of getting something past cover.
Inferno Tristan 48 saying he was listening to us earlier about pre-measuring fantastic stuff. Yeah, we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna try to make quality content for Legion is kind of the goal. So
Thank you, Tristan.
we'll keep it
We
going.
appreciate. Yeah, when it helps us to hear the stuff that you guys like, that means we try to make more stuff like the things that get positive feedback. So it's helpful if you tell us that you appreciated that.
Ooh, Commando infiltrate potentially here. Infiltrate move shoot on the agent maybe. Yeah, agent has no backup, so this could be just free wounds. Aim from target. Oh, I just got the camera just disconnected. Crap. Okay. Please hold.
we'll have to we'll have to wait in suspense.
Yes, thank you, folks. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're at a cliffhanger spot too.
I know.
Terrible.
We have to take agents. Terrible. Thanks, Steam. I'm 100% certain it's Steam. So my internet is fine. It's Steam's servers.
Are you telling me Steam had a problem?
I know.
Blowing my mind. When does that ever happen?
Yeah. There's John's server. Okay. All right, we're getting back up, folks. Thanks for your patience. Guess I'll take a minute to plug the Substack. I do write articles over on Substack.com, so it is wintermoonwargaming.substack.com. There is one new article today about Shadow Collective, but I'm going to be publishing more regularly as time goes on. I'm having an issue connecting to John's server. John says 1 moment. Okay, we're going to fix this. But thanks for waiting, folks.
So Unknown asks who is playing what. Unfortunately, Unknown, you hopped in right as we were having some connectivity issues. We'll hope we will be back in a minute. We have Brian Baer playing Commander Vader, an Imperial agent. 2 dewbacks with flamers into the fray, one with uplink. We got 2 riot troopers with KX droids and Imperial March. We have a snow trooper with an eye on an Imperial March. And we got 2 naked scouts. And then we have 2 BSE stacked to the brim with shotguns, Vigos, and emergency stems. 11 activations. And then we have Bushman, John Bushman, playing a 9 activation Yoda with 2 commandos, Rex with recon and some goodies. Bad Batch. 3 clone medics. And I might have said 2 commandos. It's 3 commandos. 3 clone commandos. So 11 activation Vader versus 9 act Yoda. And then X and 1 asks if this is somehow Brian's fault. Almost certainly. This is almost certainly Brian's fault.
Okay, so we're almost back. Where the lobby is back. Nathan, can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, you can see it. Awesome. I didn't have to restream it to Discord.
He says, Brian is the true enemy of podcasts. Technically, he's a member of our podcast. But, he's also the source of our problems. Yeah, the Imperialist, it really does feel like it keeps going. It's kind of like every unit, and we just saw with the Imperial Officer. I said earlier, because I had seen an old version of the list on accident. Basically every unit in Brian's list has offense. The cores have heavies. The officer has relentless tactical and the gun. Right, we got the naked scouts that shoot 8 dice. Brian's list has a lot of offense.
So thanks, folks. While the camera goes a little bit crazy, we're gonna fix the dice camera real quick. There we go. Now we're fixed up. Think we're back. We're back online. We're good. All right.
All right. So did we miss some commando action?
Yes, it
I
looks
see a
like
suppression on the officer.
Yeah, this officer did take a wound.
1 wound?
Yeah, just 1 wound, and Brian said easy mid for all you Dota players in the chat. That'll mean something to all your Dota players. Easy mid is a pretty nasty thing to say to somebody in Dota. I think he rolled a full block versus the commando shot, which is why he only took 1 wound.
Yeah, Nate Short is wondering why Vader doesn't have Surge to crit. It's because they want someone else to possibly be able to win the game. That's why. No, more seriously, Vader is really good, Nate, in my opinion. For one thing, as someone points out in the chat, he does, if you choose not to divulge his command card, you can give him permanent reliable too. So he gets, 2 surge tokens every round to spend as he wishes. If you don't if you do divulge, he's got 8 wounds and 6 red dice. I mean, he already just hits. He hits really hard. I suspect, I suspect we'll see plenty of Vader being very scary this round, or this game rather, to see why we don't need to up his cost. Now, Brian is doing something you don't normally do. He is cohering his riot troopers forward. Why is he doing that?
I think he's trying to get them in range of the cover as well as in range of backup.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's doing. Well, he has another action left.
Yeah, he's Imperial marching, so.
I'm curious. He's shooting. Shooting the 6 naked dice.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and so that's why he's cohering them forward to get the cover. Well,
no,
in Rome.
No, he's moving again because he's getting away from the complete the mission token, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm slightly ahead of you, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, no, I'm watching 2 different screens here. Let me flip to the one that's more because I'm trying to.
Gotcha.
Else watch this. Inferno says Brian was super nice when he visited, but Inferno hungers for revenge. Yeah, no, we all like to tease Brian. The reason we do is because he's actually super nice in real life, and he's really good at this game. So we all have to kind of in the community. We have to make fun of him a bunch just to keep his ego in check.
John's commando is now putting a ton of pressure on this flank. He's deploying a second batch of commandos behind the purple ones that he's already deployed that shot earlier. So he is piling it on, and he sees a weak point. He's going to drill into that weak point and see what he can get.
Yeah, unfortunately, that first shot that he had against the officer was kind of his best chance when there was no backup. Now, you're kind of only going to be able to do twos at most. So I wonder if he's going to go for the riots here. Just get them while they're out there and don't have their surge to block yet. Yeah. Yep. Get the riots. Take a 6-man unit down to 2 or 3.
And it's a 4-hit shot with no aim. Just spend for lethal.
That's what you want. Let's see Brian's cover roll here.
1.
Strips 1. That's about what you'd expect.
Yep, and now...
So 50-50 shot to do 3 wounds here. Or no, it must have been...
Yeah, he got
okay,
it.
there we go.
2 wounds.
Okay, and he's going to get 2. So only losing a couple guys. If you're Brian, you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, if I'm losing anything, I want to lose riots, I think riots are not the most important things in my army right now in this matchup. I think the BSC are the most important things next to Vader and the Agent. And maybe the dewbacks too. The dewbacks are already deployed and hidden, so they're going to torpedo forward probably on a 2-pip from Vader.
Yeah, dewbacks are going to be more important in the beginning. I think BSC are going to be more important later.
Yeah, they'll have this.
Although I will...
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they'll have more staying power in the late game if he's protecting them.
Yeah, they will. Dews, sometimes their firepower is sometimes not as great in the later rounds. That Flamer feels really good when everything's healthy. And then once things are kind of down to a couple models, the Flamer doesn't do much, so you want to use the Claws. And the Claws they're fine. It's a decent attack. It averages 4 hits. But it's not anything special particularly.
Brian marching his snows up the field. Gonna go into complete the mission token.
Are we gonna get a shot at Rex here?
I imagine we will.
He's marching right into the commando's token. So I assume he's going to want to earn something for that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, unfortunately, John, going with his commandos, I don't think he has much left. Commandos are like the natural predator to Black Sun.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you're John, hopefully you have a chance to use the commandos to really whittle down those Black Sun. Otherwise, they're going to eat your lunch.
Yeah, I hate facing commandos. He is going for Rex.
Yep. Like I said earlier, when in Rome, no reason.
He might also be splitting the shield. He might be splitting the ion to pick a shield from the commandos as well. Yeah.
That's mean. Okay, yeah, so he just throwing the ion gun in the commandos to get rid of their shield. That's so obnoxious.
And he full blanks the shot.
Full blanks. Still gets rid of the shield, though.
Yeah, because ion is still part of the pool, doesn't require a hit.
Brian trying to roll defense dice on his attack. Someone tell him he's not allowed to do that.
Single hit.
One hit into Rex.
Yeah, into Rex. Rex is going to have to take a save. He blocks it.
Nice job, Rex. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about... Well, I mean, I will say in this case, since the dice full blanked anyway, certainly was fortunate that he threw it at the commandos because then it actually did something. In practice, I don't know if it's better to split and cancel the shield or just to kind of focus on Rex while you have him. I'm not sure.
Medic entering the board. Let's see if he puts a medic charge on Rex or not.
I think he's just going to try to get him back up. I don't know that I would use a medic charge on Rex. Now, John obviously knows his list
Yeah,
much better than
John's.
I do.
Oh, he is.
But
He medic charges there.
okay.
Yeah, it's not the highest value medic, but hey, if Rex is under attack, you might as well use it.
Yeah, I mean it's where the damage is.
Yeah,
So you can certainly. I mean, the safest thing to do with the medic is to use it, right?
yeah.
What you don't want to do is be greedy with your medic because you're waiting for the quote unquote the perfect time, and then the best time you would have had ends up passing you by, and you don't get a chance to use it on the optimal thing.
Oh boy,
So
BSE.
using it is the safest.
Brian has a unit of BSE in his hand, so he is thinking about their deployment.
We're getting some comments in the chat. The Ion does require one hit to cancel a shield.
Oh, it does? Oh, never mind.
I might pass that on to them.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
This isn't a tournament match. There's no stakes.
Right, it's not a tournament. No, if this were a real tournament, you would even if it was streaming, you would never say anything to the players what was going on. But
Right.
since we're just a few dudes,
Yep.
hands up.
Thank you for passing that along. I had a feeling it required a hit to make that. I was like, it must not require a hit. They probably know about something I don't, you know.
They don't know the rules. Brian and John don't know the rules.
Who knows the rules? I'll never forget Luke Cook saying that he didn't know how vehicle cover worked, and he was like top table at Adepticon one year.
Yeah. The rules of a lot of rules have changed the past few years. Veteran players definitely common to get a little bit mixed up.
Vehicle cover is something I won't miss, honestly. Like, determining that crap was just awful.
Yeah.
A lot of rules have changed for the better, honestly, in the last 6 months. Or however long it's been since 2.6 came out. Anyway, that's a whole kettle of fish. We got a BSC double moving, trying to hide because they're not able to shoot anything this turn.
Yeah,
And
there's maybe, depending on where Bad Batch is going to go, they may have a shot on Bad Batch next turn. I could see that.
yeah,
Possibly.
untransported BSC make me sad, but that's life. That's the life of a foot slogger with no steady keyword.
You could use a Gav tank in Empire.
That is true. You could, but should you?
You couldn't issue them an order, but as we discussed, you don't necessarily want to.
Right.
So.
Do you have to issue them an order with trans? I don't think you have to, do you?
Nope. Issuing the order is optional.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you just have
to. Which was last time I checked.
You just have to time it.
We're like 0 for 1 for knowing rules interactions so far this.
I'm pretty sure that one's cut and dry. Is that you?
Yeah, I believe it's a may.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the word may is in there if I recall.
Yeah. All right, we got some checking of the tokens here to make sure the ranges are correct, or not correct, but at least to make sure the ranges are respected, I guess is the word I'm looking for. A third unit of clone commandos coming out. They're going to try to tee off on the BSE because there is a definite angle underneath this luxury yacht.
Yep, commandos doing what they do best.
Hunting black
killing
suns.
BSE, breaking my heart.
Yeah. I was just actually thinking how, and please don't run commandos on my account for saying this at LVO, but I was just thinking how turbo, how just, it just really messes with Shadow Collective and what we're trying to do. The high velocity, the Pierce.
I've been playing a lot of Empire lately, and it's the same for Empire, man. Commandos are like Empire's nightmare.
Yeah.
Just like consistent range 4 medium volume Pierce. It's brutal. And like with the infiltrate, that's the thing that's so rough. Is that you make sure they have orders round 1 through whatever method you have, and then that round 1 just hurts so bad.
All right, so it looks like Empire. Cover took 1 there. And how many BSE will die? Oh,
3! That's not what you want.
You got to stem that. Like, you just need to stim it and pray that you
Oh yeah,
survive.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you stim
brutal.
it and hope they're able to shoot something.
That was a brutal shot from John into Brian's Black Suns.
Yep,
Ugh.
rough.
3
That's what
Black Suns
commandos do,
getting
though.
hit.
That's what they do.
They just chunk you with the.
So, suddenly, John's feeling better about that whiffed shot into the agent earlier.
Yeah, that was a
Says,
pretty.
"Oh, I can't kill your agent. How about I wreck your 106-point Black Sun? How about I do that?"
Yeah, how about I just do that? Oh man, feels so awful. See, the solution is to run 6 of them, right? That's how we compensate.
Right.
We
Yeah,
just have.
Trent says brutal, but not far from average. Yep, and that's correct.
Mhm.
I think I probably the mode is 2 wounds, I would guess, just because Black Sun have the surge and cover's usually going to strip 1 or 2. But yeah, I mean, getting losing 3 with the Pierce is not that unusual. Yeah, Kramer says not a big fan of BSE and Empire. I tend to agree for this exact reason. I don't know if it's Kramered or Kramer D. I'm going to say Kramered because that's what sounds right in my head. But yeah, I agree with you, Kramered. I love Black Sun. The very first list I ever ran in 2.6, I took to actually it was the first GT or it was the first post 2.6 GT in the world. By the way, it was in Utah. It was like a week. Oh, it's correct pronunciation. Thank you. But yeah, it was like a week after the rules dropped or something really soon. I brought a list that's actually quite similar to Brian's. It was Vader, triple dues with double Black Sun, and there were so many commandos at that tournament, and it made me sad. The
Yeah.
commandos were rough. Now I got to kill several Anakins with my Black Sun, so that was fun. That was a good time. But commandos killing my Black Sun, not a fun time. I have not run Black Sun and Empire since then.
Hold on a second. Siri, remind me to complain about Anakin's Tempted on the next podcast.
Yeah. Old reliable. Complain
Yeah.
about Anakin's
Tempted
tempted.
on the 2 pip is so dirty. So dirty. Oh my gosh. Here comes the frog himself. Good old Master Yoda.
Yoda should have Scout. I assume Yoda has Scout 2 here from Rex,
Oh
which
yeah.
really helps his movement.
Yeah.
Yep, so we see it
It
there.
like slings him up the
And the
board real
move and the
far.
move. Yep. It's kind of like having Chewie, honestly, except you get to do it round 1,
Oh
which you
man.
cannot do Chewie's backpack round 1, unfortunately.
Right.
And so this is yeah, in my opinion, if you're running Yoda, I hate saying something's required. I'll say the way I play Yoda, the way I like running him, you kind of have to have Rex or Chewie in order to do it. And frankly, I think Rex is better
Yeah, if you
because he
play
can
it,
also scout Bad Batch, which
yeah,
is just
it creates this
insane.
like bridge between these 2 pieces that need the that want the extra mobility. They don't need it, but they want it.
Right.
It's just a very
Yep.
like it's a very neat synergy. Like it's just something that's, it just looks very clean on both on paper and in practice.
Mm-hmm.
Another unit of Black
Now
Sun here.
we were talking about where John is going to go as far as his objectives because Brian right now is spread across his entire side, so he's going to get the 3 on his own side, and he's actually got a pretty clear field to push up to John's objective there, on Brian's right. So I would assume he's going to make a. Well, so now here's the thing: what would Brian reach that point with? The only thing that would be able to reach is the dewbacks, but he doesn't want the dewbacks over there. So, yeah, a bit of an
Oh
interesting
no, look at
situation
that.
for
Look at
Brian.
this. He's creating a standby zone with his Black Suns to ward off Bad Batch.
Yeah,
Using that's smart play from him. He's like, yeah, you got to get to Either you get to 2 of me or you stop short and use crosshair.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the only ways to stop Bad Batch on round 1 with Scouting Party is to take a really good unit and set up a standby. Now you got to make sure your standby bubble is going to cover everything you want to protect. That can be a little bit of a trick. But it should be doable.
Yeah, so like right here,
And he's going to
Bad
want
Batch could just try to snap these scouts off and just pick up an act, but it's going to be tough with low profile and heavy
they
cover.
could the other thing you do that Brian's going to want to watch out for, or really at this point he's already done, John's going to want to look for. Sometimes you can set up a situation where, let's say Bad Batch, let's say you really want to hit the Black Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can set it up where you can see like half their unit with all of your guys, but like half their unit can't see you. So if they try to shoot you with their standby, they're not going to hit you that hard.
Right.
But then you can hit them and you can blow up half the unit. Now, granted, that's usually you want to do better than that with Bad Batch, so maybe he doesn't care about that too much. But
yeah, but you'll nerf the attack coming back your way is basically the gist, right?
well, and what would be cool is since you're overkilling, right? Let's say you can only see 3, but you do 5 wounds. That's still cool because then it gets past stims. So Brian's not able to use his stims there. So you're still down 3. It's still only going to be a 3-body unit. Versus even if you see the whole unit, and let's say you do 5 wounds or whatever, he just stims 2 of them, right? And he stays alive, and it's kind of the same result. But we'll see. We'll see what John does here.
Ragnar was asking what the turn 1 card for John was. It was actually not we do what we do. It was we're not programmed. So it was Rex's 3, which means he's not playing we do what we do. He's playing more of a order control style. Turn 1 was neither, actually. It was Rex 3.
Yep. Yeah, Rex 3 pip. I assume Luminous is going to be next turn, although Trent pointed out earlier that it's possible that John is trying to set up for a Call Me Captain based on Rex's position. So it looks like Bad Batch is going to take out this scout unit here.
Yeah, they're going to be able to see most of the models, if not all of them.
I'm going to assume John cohered in such a way that he can.
No, he's missing 1.
That last model does not seem like it can be seen. So,
yeah, so it's a max 3 wounds here.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a suboptimal shot there.
Yeah, but I mean that standby didn't force it. I'd almost I don't know, I'd almost split off Crosshair into the BSE and just
to take out a BSE.
Just to poke him. Yeah.
Actually, that is not a bad idea here, because since you're not going to need all those dice to kill those scouts, just picking off one BSE model or forcing him to tap his stims early, that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, I've seen the Crosshair split from some other Bad Batch players before, and it's sometimes it can be devastating when you do it right.
Yeah, because this is definitely one where with the aims, with the dice volume, it's not hard to kill 3 scouts, which looks like all he can do.
Now this Bad Batch is not like powered up with the 3 pips, so this is not an amazing shot, but it's still very good.
Yeah, it should still.
It'll hurt. Yeah, it takes exactly 3. Or would have killed it if he could see all the models.
Right.
Okay, here's the Crosshair split. He is splitting. Okay, so he knows. It
looked like he had another red in there.
No, he only had Wrecker. So this is the Crosshair split. It is a hit. And,
beautiful.
Very
well
nice.
done. John's one step ahead of us, as usual.
Yeah, the players are usually a step ahead of the casters.
Yep, almost always. Yeah, and even Kruger said in the comments, said there's only 1 red in the pool. I thought I saw 2 red for some reason.
Me too. I could have sworn it was 2 red.
Yep, and now he's gonna. The cool thing about steady, move, scout shot, or steady shot, and now because that first move was scout, he's got an action left, and he's gonna slide him back.
Yeah, just dip away.
Make sure he doesn't get do-backed.
Yep.
Which is great, because that do-back is not far up. So
So here's a
Seems
brutal idea, right? You play Call Me Captain, and then you go for every clone commando suddenly adds 3 dice to the red pool in the long range. That's so filthy.
yeah. I don't know that. I think if he does call me captain here, uh, I think I think Brian is just going to stay out of Rex's range too, which he can still do while contesting, right? I mean, like the dewbacks might get inside, but that's because they're going to go into melee,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I think the call me captain, like I don't think there's going to be anything that's range 3 to 4 from the commandos and 2 from Rex.
Exactly.
That's my guess anyway. It
Exactly.
would be cool though.
So Unknown says, I hope we see more of these matches. Fun way to get the community together. Yes. So I actually have some good news. It's in the early planning stages, but we are going to make an effort to have a second table at for Winter Moon at LVO, and we're going to have a recorded table there. So we're not going to be broadcasting live, but my plan is to use an automatic scene switcher and hopefully get a recording that is visually interesting enough for us to commentate over at a later date. And that's sort of the idea behind what we're doing with that. So we'll have a recording table at LVO, hopefully, and I have to see how much gear I want to commit, because I am going to be playing at LVO this year. I'm still planning on entering the Invitational. If I do get an invite, the window is closing in a few days. I'll find out soon if I'm going to get invited via points. I did, if I recall, I did win a qualifier at one point, but I passed because I didn't think I was going to go to LVO. But basically, it's going to be we're just going to record the games, and then we're not going to watch them. We're just going to hold them and then broadcast them at a later time with commentary from the Winter Moon podcast crew. So, and who knows, maybe we'll get a guest on. It's just some ideas that we have about what we're going to do with that.
Yeah. Yes, that'll be exciting. Unknown regarding more of just these matches, streamed TTS matches. Yeah, we agree. It seemed like a fun thing we would do, where it's really cool to see all of you, turned out and watching and commenting. That's fun to have you all with us. We are doing more of this, Dave. Do we want to
Yeah,
reveal?
we'll plug on the 10th of September. We're gonna do another exhibition match. And by the way, we have Vader here entering the board and doing his
Here we
infiltrate
go.
thing.
All
But
right, Nate from earlier in the chat. Let's see if Vader lives up to your expectations.
yeah,
We
so
will see if Brian demonstrates why Vader does not need to be buffed.
no, Vader does not need a buff, in my opinion.
Is he gonna saber
Is Vader
throw?
climbing? Is he climbing? What is he doing? He's trying to get under the
I mean,
thing.
he could.
He's trying to get under the thing,
Well,
probably.
yeah, I don't know if I would climb here, because that would mean you have to climb next round when you probably want to use burst of speed. So
In my
that would be a
head, he
little bit
just
of a
floats
bummer.
gracefully up there using the Force.
Right.
I'm trying to imagine Vader in the suit. Like, you never see him climb anything in the trilogy, right? He never climbs a ladder or anything like that. He's always he's just there. And
Right. He's always wherever he needs to be.
he's like a ghost that just appears.
Yeah.
Very scary man in a black suit.
Hmm. So who's he gonna go for here? Commandos? Rex?
And lots of decisions, lots of targets.
Yeah, I mean, Commandos obviously have the shield. They do look like they'd be in the open, which is very enticing. Not having to make those cover rolls. So you roll the 3 red. Hopefully you get 3 for 3. He uses the field, but then he's got a pop guitar and right off the bat, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
Yeah, looks like he's thinking.
Yeah, he may just dip
Thinking
in,
hard.
and dip out. We'll see what he does. So yeah, we're gonna have an exhibition on the 10th as well. It'll be me versus Nathan, and
Yeah, we'll do the old switcheroo.
I'll be playing
John
my
and
Shadow
Brian can take a
Collective.
turn. Yeah, John and Brian can take a turn watching us and microanalyzing our gameplay. One hit and one surge. So
Miserable.
far, Nate is being proved right. He's going, man, why doesn't Vader surge? That's just going to get shielded.
Yeah, it gets
Rough
shielded.
display for Vader.
Oof, ouch. Not what you want to see, but that's the dice be dice sometimes, you know.
Dice be dice.
Yeah, that's just a risk you take when you saber throw. Sometimes you
Yeah,
just
usually
get
do better
punished.
than one.
Yeah, I usually get 2. It's most of the time 3, but
Yeah.
or not most of the time. Most of the time 2 and change, which ends
Let's
up being
see.
3.
Should we do some napkin math? Slightly under half the time you go 3 for 3.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Which is good enough, right? It's like 44% or
Yeah,
something.
it's the most common outcome is 3 for 3.
Yeah. But Vader is now in a very forward position. He's very like, he's gonna just. Do you think he'll just fear and deadmens and just says, "Come at me, bro"?
Yeah. Fear and Deadman. Yeah, I don't know if he has great spots for the dewbacks to land. So
Yeah.
new ways to motivate. New ways to motivate would normally be what you want to do right here. But yeah, yeah, Kramer points out that that's why it would have been great for Brian to strip the shield. So we see that Brian was really was thinking ahead. Unfortunately, he just got hosed a little bit between blanking on the Ion and then rolling poorly with the Vader. His head was in the right spot, as Kramer points out. But
All right, round 2 coming up here.
yeah,
Now, just to remind people, the
know.
secondary is bring them to heal, so that's going to start to matter now.
Man.
John looks like he's in position to capture 3 points pretty easily, but I wonder where his 4th will be. Probably with Rex and the diving into where the agent is currently. I mean, his army will probably just make a big push right up the board.
Yeah, I could see. Is Bad Batch close enough to score the middle on Brian's side with the double move? Oh yeah, the leaders. Yeah, okay,
easily,
yeah,
easily.
Bad Batch is, and then I think Yoda might be able to burst to that point by Brian's officer.
Yeah, Yoda's probably going to get.
I think
in the
Yoda
mix.
might be able to burst there.
Burst is what, 14, roughly.
16.
16, because you're including the base length.
Yeah.
There it is. Master of Evil. Okay, versus Luminous Beings
Versus
are we.
Luminous. Master of Evil. Okay, yeah. So as half right, he didn't want to play did not want to play New Ways to Motivate here. Master of Evil is an interesting choice. He gives him a dodge right away.
Yes.
Which is nice
gives
because
him order control.
Yeah, lets you order some things, lets you order.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna pop strafing run. John pops ordnance in response. They're just going for the suppression stack to try to win secondary points.
Oh, right.
Right. So this is
Right, for
an
bringing
effort
them
at winning
heal.
the secondary here to play Master of Evil at this stage.
Right. Interesting. Yeah, bring them to heal is an interesting one. It's sort of like you're just playing this little mini game.
Yeah, you're playing a suppression
on top of the
minigame.
regular game, playing this little suppression mini game. Neither of them is really going to have a great job panicking each other.
No.
But I don't think. Oh no, that is one of the things in Bring Them to Heal, right? Is panic a unit?
Yeah, panic a single unit. Yeah.
So that could be a really interesting point because anything that's close to Vader technically is impossible to panic.
Right. Because it's Commander
But
Vader.
something near Yoda is very difficult to panic, but it's possible.
Right. If he
So
gets
that could be
something to 8
interesting.
suppression, it will panic and he'll get the bonus VP.
Yeah. Now, for Brian, I do worry about how aggressive he's been with Vader here. Currently, Vader has no backup. He's not played Implacable, so he's not going to get to double activate this turn, right? Sometimes activating twice in the same round can bail you out of a tough situation. He's only getting one activation, and he's just sitting there in front of John's entire army.
I feel like he's playing Vader like he plays Op Luke, and he's wishing he had
Oh,
full of surprises.
I don't know that you want to play up Luke like this.
Well, Op Luke can bait shots, and
Yeah,
then you dive in with something else.
yeah,
He,
yeah, I
he's
guess.
clearly baiting shots here with Vader, or he's going to withdraw Vader immediately. And I didn't see who won priority, but we're going to find out now. Brian does win priority, so Vader has some safety in that at least. Master,
Silas says new ways to motivate is overrated for round two. Um, yeah, it is pretty telegraphed. In this situation, the dues weren't going to get to where they wanted to. So yeah, I think you and me, and I think in this case Brian, were on the same page. It wasn't the right move here.
this is like
Silas says
sorry, go ahead.
deflect is about to do. Oh, he just says deflect is about to do some work. Brian better hope so.
Oh yeah,
Uh, he better hope so, because if he rolls like he was rolling on his saber throw, Vader might not be long for this world.
yeah. I was going to say also if we should probably make space for this on the next podcast. Is like if you look at John's list and you're like, how do I even deploy against this? Because you've got 3 commandos and Bad Batch.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's just you're so pinned down in your own deployment zone because of the range.
I don't think Brian's running pinned down in this deck.
Well, you know what I mean.
That
I
was,
got you. I got
that
you.
was me being,
I
being
got you.
obnoxious.
I caught up to you.
Yeah. Twitch says, how we doing so far? We've got a pretty heated game of Yoda Commando Bad Batch versus Vader Dew's Black Sun. A few extra goodies on each side. Not a ton of blood on each side so far. Well, Commandos did some. Clones have killed a few things between the Commandos and between the Commandos and Bad Batch. Clones have definitely killed some things so far. Some opportunity for things with the Empire. There was a wound to Rex, but it got healed. And unfortunately, there was genuinely a clever play by Brian where he tried to use some ion to turn off a shield and then saber throw, but it just did not go his way with the dice.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I imagine
Brian
a
probably.
world. Sorry, go ahead.
As I say, Brian probably should have been able to pop Katarn off at least one unit and kill a commando, but he was unfortunately unable to.
Right, he could have at least done that. Let's see what he does. He has an aim on the agent.
Oh, because he ordered the agent.
Right, and he's
Now,
ordering
will
the
the
dude
agent
back.
is the agent keeping the aim, or an agent didn't aid it to anybody?
No, he's keeping it.
I like running C's on my Imperial customs that have the gun,
Right.
because it has target, and particularly if on like the Exemplar one,
Yes.
like pop C's when they have the gun, it's like a free aim, a free Exemplar aim at the top of the round is delicious.
Can aid go to any rank? It's not rank restricted, right?
What does it say? This
Unless it
is where I
says
gotta
core.
review.
If it says core
It
only
says
in the rules.
aid Empire Trooper unit.
Empire
So
Trooper.
it could not go to the Black Sun,
But it could go to
but
Vader.
it could go to Vader.
Yeah. Ways to get aims onto Vader seems like a thing you want because, Vader can blank in the most inopportune moment and you need the aim to fix it.
Yeah, aims are nice. Aims are nice on Vader for
Whoa,
sure.
what is happening here? The snow troopers are going? Or no, this is the Black Suns are going. They're going to try to decapitate Rex here.
Yeah, because they're on stims right now.
Yeah, they got to go because
So
if they don't go,
they need to make a shot, and then they're going to be a bit less scary. Now, I will say, even at 3 models, you don't want to get shot by Black Sun.
oh heck
That's
no,
6 dice. It's a double rainbow with Pierce
right?
and a free aim.
Well, this
Like,
is he only
it's
lost
like an
one
Obi-Wan
model.
lightsaber almost.
Yeah, he only lost one model because he stemmed the 2 wounds. So this is still a pretty, very functional shot.
Right.
Very threatening still. It's 5 black, 5 white, or 4 black, 4 white, and 2 red with Pierce. So
Yeah, Trent. Or sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just saying, let's see what happens here. A crit and 4 hits to start. That's not horrible, but not amazing. Let's see if the conversion is good. The conversion is only 1 better.
5. Yeah, this is. I mean, he's down a model. This is a little bit lower than average. Or no. Oh, he's got a crit in there. This is about average, I'd say. Maybe low side of
Yeah,
average.
we're gonna see the cover roll
But
here.
he also didn't have to spend his surge.
Cover roll takes
Trips
2.
2 for cover.
Yeah.
That's pretty much average right there. So we're taking 4 Pierce, 1 into Rex.
Yeah.
This could be good.
No, the Luminous dodges though.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Luminous is so good.
Luminous dodges going down to 2. It's gonna be
2
piercing
Pierce
1.
1.
Yeah.
Sorry, Black Sun.
Just 1 wound.
The double save.
Disgusting.
Just 1 wound from the Black Sun.
And 2,
Not what you want.
then 2 Black Sun just die because
Yep,
of the
and
stim
then
wounds.
yeah, more Black Sun died after that activation than wounds were done to Rex.
That feels bad, man.
So, yeah, but I mean, it's John set it up well, right? He killed the Black Sun. He had Rex in cover and Luminous with dodges. It's the defensive tech doing its job.
Okay, Rex is suppressed, which is interesting here.
That could be important.
Yeah,
I'm sure he was planning on Rex getting 2 actions.
Yeah, he is going to take shots. Looks like he's going to gunslinger Vader and the Suns at range 2, maybe.
And he'll get 2 dodges for it.
Yeah, because of up close.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I love that play. Up close is so good
2
on Rex.
shareable dodges.
Yeah, because he's a clone. So.
Yeah, so
Man.
I will say this play, I was skeptical of the putting Rex on the thing where literally everyone can see him play. It seems like it's working out well for him right now. He's drawn shots without taking much damage, and now he's going to be a giant token sharing tower for his entire army.
Vader neglects the dodge. He's going to take a wound? Or no, he deflects.
Then he just...
Sorry, he deflects
Yeah,
one.
he just rolled... Yeah, he didn't dodge because he said, "Who needs dodges when I can just roll 2 blocks and
yeah,
surge?"
he just chatted it out. Oh my gosh, 2 cover, 1 save. Rex is gonna do 0
That
here?
was with the sharpshooter. Oh, he still did 1.
He still did
amazing.
1. Okay, still.
With 2 natty blocks on the cover on the sharpshooter cover save, and then still takes a wound.
Gross.
I mean, that probably averages out in fairness.
Yeah. Oh, he's.
That's funny.
What's?
Oh, they're saying.
Oh, it was only 2 sharp.
Oh, and he rolls 2 blocks.
Yeah. Okay. It was the sharpshooter math was wrong, but it didn't matter ultimately.
The universe decided 1 Black Sun was going to die in that shot.
So Rex gets his dodges for up close.
He took as many wounds from shooting Vader as he did from getting shot by the Black Sun.
Wow. That's a sad statement.
Vader's feeling okay so far. I don't hate Brian's choice to not spend the dodge there because you sort of want your pools even to maximize the chance of deflect, as we saw. Normally, in theory, it does not matter when you save your dodge. Using it at the beginning, using the end, using the middle, it's all the same. So you might as well use it at the beginning. But in this case, I think that's a good call by Brian to save the dodge. Now, something Trent pointed out early in the chat that I wanted to go back and address. Vader is in the commando range, and as Ragnar points out, high velocity does shut down deflect, or in the commando zone rather. It might be range 2 of the commandos, but that's where they get their big dice volume. And Yoda does have push, so Vader, despite shrugging off that first attack, he is still definitely in the hot seat right now. Because Yoda can just sit there. Yoda can wait Vader out, and John can shoot Vader with everything he has. And if Brian tries to end the pain early and try to get buried in something before that, Yoda just gets to go, no, you don't. I'm going to push you out. Because the immobilized from burst does not show up until the end of the round.
That's right.
So he cannot get force pushed after he uses burst. but that does not happen until the end of the round. So even after he activates, Yoda still can just go over and push him right back out in the open. So if John wants to shoot Vader, he's going to be able to shoot Vader with everything in his army this round.
Now there's a snowtrooper ion worth mentioning. There's a crit and 2 hits in there.
Yep, that's
And
good.
it only bleeds 1 damage, so Katarn unspent, but
But
no,
the shield down.
the shield down and no benefit from Katarn, so
Yeah, definitely making up for the snowtrooper shot from last time. Doing a wound
yeah,
and shutting down the
he'll
shield.
force a medic. But yeah, the defenses are laid on thick.
Looks like he aimed, moved, shot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snow's really making up. Vader threatened to dock their pay after that first round,
Yeah.
and they said, "Shoot, we're gonna step it up this round."
So importantly as well, Brian causing 2 suppression tokens. So making some
Right
progress on bringing them to heal.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're both clearly very concerned with the secondary here, as you kind of have to be
Right.
with them to heal, because that can be an alternate win condition. Sometimes, and bring them to heal, you can purposefully punt on the primary with the intention of winning on the secondary. The secondary is definitely gonna hurt Brian a little bit here with his dewbacks, because it's gonna limit his dewback's ability to spur.
It seems a little strange to me, just because normally I try to circumvent my opponent's push when I play this objective, but it seems like Brian is just hardcore defending the push, which is maybe not what I would do, but again.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, so normally what happens is your opponent has to push across the board to get to the 4th point, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
generally the trick.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to circumvent that push if possible and just go to the opposite side of the board so I don't have to face them directly. And then I say, okay, but like you
Yeah,
say, I punt on primary in that way because it's like, okay, fine, you have 4, I have 4, whatever. I'll just win on secondary.
yeah. I think maybe they have the same plan here.
Yeah, but
I don't know if either of them are going to score all 4.
yeah, Vader's like literally just standing in the way and saying, okay, if you want to score this 4th one, you have to be
Right, you have to
aggressive.
get through me.
Yeah.
Now, John, not a great shot here from the Commandos. So, um, Vader
Vader
just holding up.
deflecting. Oof.
Gosh, Vader just taking no wounds,
Vader 6 for 6.
dealing wounds back to clones. Yeah, he is sick. He's 100. His saber throw was not good, but he is 100% on blocks right now.
Yeah.
Yep, and
Painful.
now, yeah, and with the Commandos now, you just want to run because you don't want.
Yeah, you don't want to get Master of
I don't
Evil.
know. Right. You don't want to be a liability for the secondary. Yeah, this is really interesting. Yeah, they're both. It seems like both of them have the same plan, which is I'm maybe not going to max out on the secondary or on the pri. Well, they do both still have Vader and Yoda that can make a play for the other person's points. So they probably actually will both get 4, I think, because I think Yoda is likely going to burst at that point over there to get set up for either a 2-pip or a 1-pip.
Yeah, and I mean, Bad Batch could also just go screaming across the board and just grab a 4th point. Like, it's not going to be a difficult thing
Right.
for John to grab a 4th point.
Exactly.
He's got multiple. He set himself up for multiple avenues of attack.
Right.
It's very chess-like, which is sort of the appeal, I think. One of the definite appeals of Legion. Oh, we got Vader activating. Interesting.
Yeah. Now, Kevin, you noted high velocity turns off deflect. I don't know if this is what you meant when you made that comment, but when the commander shot Vader a moment ago, they were not using their high velocity weapons. So they were using their pistols. So
Right.
deflect was, sadly for John, deflect was on.
Yeah,
But yeah, you are correct.
His config
Normally
was
high
exhausted.
velocity, yeah.
Or no, his config wasn't
Normally.
exhausted. He was just at range 2, so he couldn't use his high velocity weapon.
Right. Now, he could have tapped the config for the all black weapon, which after Vader, did that, and after John rolled so poorly, maybe he wishes he had
Yeah.
used the config there. But
So Master of Evil being
No.
dished out. We've got Rex up to 5 right now. He needs 8 to panic.
I'm not 100% sure why he's activating so early.
I think he's trying to catch stuff before it runs.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Brian's just
fair.
trying to
Yeah, I
get
guess if it's all gonna back up,
Oh, but he's gonna.
yeah, that makes
But
sense.
he's if he goes for this, Yoda will push him.
He will, but I mean, it's kind of like it's a situation where it doesn't make a difference, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
okay, here I lied. Here's where it does make a difference. It means Vader's not going to score a primary this turn because Yoda's going to make sure to push him off a primary. So it means Brian is going to have to get creative if he wants to score a fourth recover point. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about Vader going this early.
Yeah, I think
He's going
Brian.
to have to eat shots no matter what.
Yeah, Brian needs
Because
to take
either
a
you
step
sit there
back.
and take them or Yoda pushes you. So I kind of like, I mean, Brian has the act advantage. I kind of like waiting till the end, to be honest, since you're going to have to take the shots anyway.
Yeah.
He's already taken Rex and one of the commandos, and he's completely unscathed. So you're feeling a little bit better about the prospect of taking all the shots than you would have otherwise.
Yeah, maybe he has to go away from Yoda, like he's doing here. I think this thing that he's looking at is probably correct, like going away from Yoda and just making sure he doesn't get pushed without Yoda using burst.
Right, maybe saying, Yoda, if you want to get me, you're going to have to
You're gonna
burst,
have to blow burst, and
and you're not going to be where you want to be.
right, and he's gonna go into commandos because is Katarn is a ranged only, right?
Yeah, right. As someone pointed out earlier, Qatar does not work on
Yeah.
melee.
So here comes Vader. Only 3? You're kidding me.
Ooh.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
Nate is crying in the chat right now. He's saying, "Where's Vader's surges?" He
Yeah.
goes, "This game is proving my point."
Yeah, Vader needs those surges. He's being punished for lack of surges. So
Yeah, that's
Pierce
rough. But
3, it's going to kill 3 of them. Well,
yeah,
no,
well, and to be honest,
they'll share a dodge. It only kills 2.
oh, that feels so bad.
Yeah, they shared a dodge from Rex, so it
That
only kills
feels
2.
so bad.
Because clone token sharing is now range 2. Oh, it's so brutal.
Man, Rex bringing in high value this
Yeah,
game.
this is actually like an absurdly good performance from Rex.
Yeah. Yeah, I do get what Brian's doing where he's going with Vader. You know, that spot, he's away from a bunch of stuff. And now if Yoda goes in to push Vader off the point, Yoda does not have a way to get to Brian's point. So he's still keeping parity on the primary objective. You know, he's thinking about, if I do this, how would my opponent have to respond? So it's still, you know, it's either, you know, it's going to be, you know, 3 points to 3 points or 2 points to 2 points on the objective, no matter what Yoda does. And more than likely, Yoda does not want to use burst right now just to go over and push Vader out. You know, he's probably just gonna, and maybe he withdraws from the commandos or punches, or I don't know. We'll see what John does, but it's a fair move by Brian. A little sad that he didn't do more damage into those commandos. You know, usually Vader swings, usually the unit falls, but dodge tokens make it tough.
Medic entering the board, or not entering the board, but coming around here from the strafing run token.
Yeah, Silas says infiltrate is probably better on recover 90% of the time. I'm going to do you one better, Silas. I'm going to say if you're playing Commander Vader, infiltrating is mandatory because speed 1 is just too slow if you are starting all the way at the back of the board edge. Now, I'm an Op Vader man myself. Brian likes to tell me I'm wrong, but Brian doesn't know what he's talking about. Op Vader is the best Vader because he's got speed 2. So you have options with him. But I digress.
Now, am I mistaken? These clones shouldn't be looking for a shot because they are suppressed right now. Because they're courage 2,
I don't
right?
know.
And they're borrowing. Yeah, they should only have 1 action because they're on 2 suppression currently.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bug them too much.
No, I don't want to bother them either.
But yeah, that looks
Oh.
to me that looks like a misplay,
He's taking a
which
second
happens.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure like how they would have courage 3 and he only rolled one off. So
Yeah. Game state.
yeah, I know Kruger, I know Commander Vader can't lose actions, but Op Vader is still superior. Because watch this, Commander Vader, he's gonna have so few options next round. He's gonna be stuck on that point. There's gonna be nothing he can do other than sit there. Op Vader does not have that problem. Op Vader can do whatever you want him to do. He's a magical man that wins games.
You have a high confidence in Op Vader for sure.
I have such high confidence in Op Vader.
You can take him to Worlds again in a few months. You know,
To
Worlds is
Worlds,
Worlds
man,
is
I don't
only
know if I'm,
Worlds is only 6 months away, right? Like,
I want to go to Worlds. My work schedule. I started a new job this year. It's just been brutal. So, I mean, normally I always go to Worlds, but we'll see what happens this year. I will say my best showing at Worlds was done with Op Vader.
yeah,
So
I would
yeah,
love to see you there, and
that was a good run.
I'd love to see you there again, and you know, have you go far in the tournament for sure.
And you think there's merit to reworking Austin's Ironweld list to fit custom opera officer? What was Austin's
Oh,
Ironweld
that's a good
list?
question. I don't remember.
Kevin might tell us.
Yeah.
Eric Kruger, he's telling me I'm wrong about Vader, and he says Vader's right where he wants to be. He could be. He could be right where he wants to be. He might want to be sitting on that point. But the thing I don't like is that that's his only option. He has to, whether he wants to or not. And something in the game state might change where he might not want to be there. If he does want to be there, great. If he doesn't, you're hosed. I wonder how far his courage bubble is away from his units. That's something Brian's going to want to think about. I mean, he looks like he's probably range 2 to almost everything over, but, you know.
Is
Something
that
to think
correct?
about.
Is that correct? Also, when you have inspiring presence on your operative, they can use the courage bubble.
Yes, inspiring presence on an officer does give a courage bubble, but it's only courage 2 in this case. So,
Okay, so it's not amazing.
yeah. But yeah, I love doing that on Callus and Empire List. Well, I used to. I don't know if I'll be running Callus anymore. But yeah, inspiring presence on an operative, particularly in Empire, very useful. Looks like we get some shots on. I think that's just some core down
Yeah, it's
there,
just a clone
right?
medic. Yeah.
But it's Pierce. Pierce is really good against clones.
Yep.
Tom says things will be different by the time Worlds around. But you know what will
Oh,
be the same,
massively.
Tom? You know what will be the same by the time Worlds comes around? Op Vader will still be better. That'll be exactly the same, and all you chumps playing Commander Vader are not going to know what you're missing.
We'll see how well that take ages.
Oh, when I listen, anybody who wants to play me with Commander Vader versus Operative, you name the time, you name the place. I actually probably will not be able to play because I'm so busy with work. But in
How
theory,
convenient.
once a blue moon when I play a game, I'd be happy to do an Op Vader list versus a Commander Vader list, and I will show the haters that Op Vader is better. For real though, I'm excited. I've been playing a lot of Empire. Well, when I do get to games lately, I've been mostly doing Empire, and I do Op Vader every time. I'm excited for Imperial High Command to come out. I'm hoping there's some cool synergies with them and some of the customs. I really want to bring back like classic Empire gunline play.
Mm.
You know, I really want to bring that back, and I think the customs get me close. There's some cool stuff you can do with super squads and some of these free aims that generate. It feels like it's really close to getting like a true gun line that sings like a Vader gun line. So we'll see if Imperial High Command can really push that up to
Why do they
11.
put the best art on the worst cards? Is my question.
You think so?
I think. I mean, I'm thinking of fearsome oration.
Which one is that?
That's
Fearsome Oration.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a cool art and the card's pretty meh.
The card's kind of mid. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the only command card out of that bunch that I really thought was interesting was the Rebel 2-pip. Although, to be honest, hot take here, everybody, I think people are overestimating how good that card is.
You mean
Like, it's good.
the pass pool generation? Yeah, I mean if you
Yeah,
were
for
going
sure,
last
it's good,
anyway.
but yeah, I don't think it's game warping. I mean, for round one, uh, it's basically just a 5-pip, right? Because sure, you get a pass token, but you're
Hmm.
also losing priority by playing a 2-pip, so it's kind of a wash. It's
Right.
basically just like a guarantee you go last sort of a thing. Um, but, in round two, it could potentially be good. But in fairness, as this game is demonstrating, round two is not always about pass tokens. Like waiting to go at the end of round two is not always a big deal. So I'm not sure that card's actually going to be that game warping. I think command and control uplink, that is game warping.
Yeah, that is
That's
100% game
crazy good.
warping. The idea that I
Like that's
can
going to be in every Empire list, and it's going to be a huge deal for them, especially with these cunning characters, because it should stack with cunning, shouldn't it? If you command and control uplink, and then the pips tie, but then you have a cunning commander, I think you would still win,
yeah,
right?
it's 0 versus 0, but one of the zeros has cunning. So
Or
that
not even zeros, but like because I'm not thinking about playing against Han. I don't know how there might be a limit on how low pips can go.
right.
But like let's say you play a cunning 2-pip against their 1-pip. I think if you command and control uplink, I'd have
Yeah,
to do some rule searching,
I
but I
think you
think
just
you
go
would win.
first. Yeah, you go
Yeah,
first.
which is like crazy. Beating their 1-pip with your 2-pip is nasty.
Yeah, that's super nasty.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that Han is pissed because someone stole his gimmick.
Right. He's always supposed to shoot first. He's the
Yeah,
only one that can shoot first without a gimmick.
Han
Only can do
Mabuki.
it by himself.
Poor man.
Tom says Op Luke beats both Vaders. Yeah, whatever, Tom.
Luke does beat both
Whatever,
Vader.
Tom.
Oh, speaking of,
Yeah,
is this a wound on Vader here? Yeah, this is actually clones
yeah. I think he
punching
got
Vader.
yeah, yep. Because those commandos melee. Here's the thing with commandos, man. So we talked about it earlier, right? Katarn doesn't work in melee. Shields don't work in melee. You know it does work in melee? They're punching, which is 2 black per model.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're not completely dead, it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts
They
a
get
lot.
punched by those
So
guys.
this was Vader actually getting punched by clone trooper infantry that brought back a commando
Oh
that
gosh. And
Vader
so now the
killed.
commando are gonna swing with 6 black.
Yeah, they'll swing with 6 black unless Vader can
Yep.
outpip them.
Yep, that's gonna be rough. Derek says I'll play it. All right, Krugar. Maybe I don't Krugar. I don't know if we've ever played.
Is that
So
another
yeah.
volunteer for an exhibition? I hear.
Well, Dave, you and I got the next one. Maybe down the line.
Yeah, down
maybe
the
we
line.
start
Yeah,
having.
I'd be loving to do like a Vader supremacy kind of theme.
What would that be a fun thing for members to be like they play against us? They can play against us either on stream or off stream.
That would be a pretty cool member benefit, I
It,
think,
it,
if
it'd be
members are
fun for
interested in
me.
that. Yeah, it'd be fun
It'd
for
be fun
us.
for me.
I don't know if members are
Yeah.
interested in that, but it would be really fun for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Well, we at least got Krugar who'd be interested.
Yeah, we got one,
So
which is a great start.
yeah. Well, maybe we'll have to do an op Vader versus com Vader.
It's 10%. Actually 11. It's actually less than that now, but it was 10% as of this morning.
What's 10%? Am I behind in the comments?
Oh no. One member out of 10 was interested.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There you go. Tom says, "Heck yeah."
Oh yeah, these are the commandos actually get to swing now. Uh-oh.
Yep. So this is gonna be rough.
They were unactivated.
And here's. Oh.
Ugh.
Well, how many surges does he have?
He has 2 on
He's
on
got a-
Luminous. It's gonna be
Oh
5.
god, right? It's luminous.
Yeah.
Is he close enough? Yeah, he's close enough.
Oh yeah, he's got range 3 easy.
He's close enough. Yep.
Is he gonna share though? That's the question. Do you risk?
Well, he's also got the infantry near, so he can use 1 infantry and still have 1 on
Yeah,
Yoda.
1 infantry and 1 luminous. Yeah, he's gonna. I know he's gonna spend the second aim. Oh, he flubs it. Okay.
Might as well. I mean, it's Vader, right? Hit him with everything.
Why are they re-rolling again?
I mean, there's enough tokens floating around.
Okay,
I'm
it's
sure. He got
okay.
one
Share
from
the aim
somewhere.
off luminous. Oh man, Vader just tanking it out.
Only does 1.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's actually
I will
really good
say
for
now,
Vader.
yeah, Vader's rolled amazing defense. His offense dice has been terrible.
Yeah,
His saber throw and his swing have sucked, but his defense have been stellar.
yeah, it's starting to average out. Like I think if I'm counting correctly, he's like 3 misses out of like 24 blocks or something silly like that.
Yeah. Oh, now Dave, our viewers who are a lot smarter than we are point out that it looks like Vader's probably on a complete the mission token.
Oh yeah. Good point. Good point. They do search crit. Thank you guys.
Yeah, once again, commenters smarter than we are.
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
unusual.
Not unusual for us.
Yeah. It's a little bit earlier, but I did notice Silas and Tom throwing some beef in the chat. Old Wisconsin Whopper Squadron crew throwing shade at each other. Love to see it. Love to see the trash talk.
What are these commandos going to do? Are they going to go for the Suns?
Yeah,
They do have to rally
I would.
4, and they rally 0, but they don't panic because of Yoda.
Yeah, Commandos losing actions feels pretty bad though.
Yeah, they're going to try to...
Commandos really want their 2 actions.
Looks like he can see 2 models, maybe. It's questionable.
Yeah. Sliver. You get a sliver there.
Yeah, it's one of those pixel shots.
Yeah, one where in a real game, I'm not
Yeah,
sure
it's like I
you
can
can
see your
call it or
silhouette by
not.
1 pixel, and I
But
can tag
yeah,
it. Yeah, 2 hits.
see the cover situation. Is he gonna spend? I mean, how many tokens are there left floating around? Like
It looks like
the
he still has
commandos
an
all
aim and
had
2
their own
surges.
tokens from target. Yeah, it looks like I think he's out of luminous aims now. Looks like one will go for cover, so probably gonna be one. Oh, he didn't. Did he not spend an aim for Pierce?
Looks like he did not spend it.
And
Maybe he's holding it for a different shot.
yeah, I guess because those does look like those commandos have an aim. I mean, they should have got one from getting an order
Yeah.
from target, but yeah, did not elect to use it on Pierce.
So now he's got Brian's
Must
riot troopers. Now what are these riots going to do? They're just going to dive? No, they're going to do something different.
what could they reach?
They couldn't reach much if they tried.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna get closer. Is all. They're gonna do
So,
what riots do, which is very little.
so my conclusion here is that in order to use riots, the Gav needs a discount. Even with
You got
Imperial
to gab
March,
riots.
Gav riots seem pretty decent actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know the distance math, and I don't know if it's even worthwhile to do the turn 1 dive because it's it's just such an overextension. It's different with like Black Sun because they have red saves, they have a surge token, they have range 2 firepower that justifies their
Yeah.
presence up the board.
I'd much rather transport Black Sun than riots, to
Oh,
be honest.
100%, yeah.
Like if you're gonna invest in a transport, I would just do Black Sun.
Yeah. I have been experimenting with transported Mandalorians. They're kind of interesting. That range 3 blast shot coupled with the speed 3 move, you can reach out and touch somebody.
Yes. Yeah, that's mean stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
It's pretty
Yeah,
nasty for that range.
I think he's trying to get the riots set up to maybe contest that middle point on John's side for the next round. Is what I would assume he's trying to get set up for.
Riots do have a rifle, don't they? Yeah, they have range.
It's a naked white die, no surging. It's not great.
Yeah.
You'd get one crit though, which is better than I usually get with my riots, but it's blocked.
Well, it's the suppression more to the point, just keeping the suppression going.
Yeah. Yeah, the suppression can make a difference. Well, how much suppresses Rex? Ooh, so here's the thing. He could get the panic point.
He's at 6 right now.
He could get the panic point.
Yoda rallies 0 as well. The panic point is
He's
important.
for the. Now, okay, here's a question. Wait, how many suppression is the Black Sun on?
Black Sunner on 2.
I wonder if John is not killing the Black Sun on purpose so that he can panic them because they cannot use Vader's courage.
Right. I think that's a good.
Because I bet you he's about to mind trick them with Yoda.
Yeah, that's a
and
really good
get
shout.
those points for panicking.
Yeah, here it comes. Burst of speed goes into the enemy point, starts mind tricking, force waving. They're going to be panicked.
Yeah, burst, force push, panic the Black Sun, get a point.
Yeah.
Probably was obvious that was he was doing in retrospect.
Yeah, self-preservation.
I just figured it out. Yeah.
The weakness of self-preservation.
Yep. The hole in Brian's panic armor.
Yep.
Those pesky Black Sun. Yeah, I'm still not entirely clear why he couldn't have pierced one Black Sun. If his plan was to, maybe he. I mean, I guess he would. I guess he would have declared it before the cover roll. Didn't want to. Yeah, okay. I'm like 99% sure that's why he didn't use the pierce.
So Yoda gonna force push these snows. Looks like they won't be able to go off the point necessarily. He's gonna drag them into melee.
Yeah, that's what I would do, because he's still got riots on the point. The Black Sun are panicked, but riots are still on the point, so he's not gonna.
Man,
I don't think he's gonna prevent
John
scoring.
putting on a clinic tonight.
Yeah, John's doing very well.
But there's still plenty of game left.
He's played this list before.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, plenty of game left. I mean, listen. If there's anyone that can turn a bit of a down position into a winning position out of nowhere, it's Vader.
Absolutely.
Well, and I think Brian might still be winning the secondary here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a lot of stuff that has 2 suppression on it.
A lot of stuff has suppression on it, yeah.
Yep, and I think he's on his way to panicking Rex. So John might be ahead in the short term because he's going to get that point for panicking the BSE. But, I would not.
Yeah, it might neutralize the secondary. Let's take a look. Yeah, so he's scored an enemy unit as panic, so John has 2 VP off of that.
Now, yeah, so John will get 2 VPs there. I would assume Brian is on his way to getting that for Rex. Now, here's a question. Is it possible for Brian to get that one where you get a point if every unit that has a suppression does have a suppression? Because I think he's pretty close to obtaining that. I think all he needs to do is get a suppression on Bad Batch and those commandos that backed out of Master of Evil.
The issue is these clones in the back line. There's all these backline clones that are not suppressed currently because the Master of Evil didn't hit.
Oh, Master of Evil didn't hit them. Never mind.
Yeah, he's unfortunately a little shy there.
Yeah.
Black Sun's moving
that one's
up.
probably not very obtainable for either of them. It usually isn't. It's usually Krennic is the only one who can do it, and then he usually does it. He does it for both players at the same time.
Right, because he triggers the annihilation looms.
Right, he triggers it for both players. The only situation I found it interesting for is if you're already really ahead, and so you just need the game to speed up. You're like, oh, we're both just going to get 2 points. So it's basically just a game to 10 points now. Like if you're already ahead and you need to close it, that's an interesting strategy.
If Aquas can be 93, why not Gav tanks? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Tom, I'll miss you guys too. I miss my Madison crew all the time. Well, Madison, but the wider Wisconsin, everybody from Milwaukee, your Appleton is a good group. That's half the reason to go to Worlds is to see the old crew again. Man, I got to find a way to go. I might maybe I'll help Dave cast or something. Maybe I don't play.
There you go.
Maybe I at least go.
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't you play? Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been so.
Never mind.
Because I'm busy, Dave.
I understand.
I don't have time to practice a list.
I understand.
I should. I can just go and scrub out on the first day.
Yeah, just go and play in the event. There's not like there's a limitation on the number of people that can play. I mean, I guess there's a limitation, but we're probably not going to hit it.
Yeah. Now, Kevin, I don't know if you're still on, but I still never I never got an answer back about Austin's list. If you're still here and listening, I would hear.
Yeah, I actually barely remember what Austin played. Oh man,
I don't remember.
this
It,
medic clone is not going to let these BSE go. They're just, oh boy, 3 hits and 2 surges.
yeah, well, now that he's gotten the point, right, might as well kill him.
Yeah, might as well kill him off. Yeah,
Because I think Brian's going to win the mini game in the secondary. So, like, I don't know that it serves a function really to leave them alive.
absolutely. Just kill him. He gets 1
Yep.
wound. Is that
It's
going to kill the
one.
shotgun?
Yep. Yep, kills the shotgun. So it's just a panicked 1 model Black Sun there that's doing nothing.
Oh, gross.
Yep. John says I should be at Worlds. Well, it's decided. I can't disagree with Sean.
So let's see what the next turn here is. It's going to be a dewback for Brian. He's got to get up on those points. Got to make these dewbacks work. That's definitely like, it feels like he's fighting like, I would say what, like 800 points of clones with like 400 points or less of Empire at this juncture.
Yeah, John definitely, especially with Veda or with the Yoda now closing that point down and Bad Batch being able to hit that one there. Brian's definitely probably more spread out than he wanted to be. You know, neither of those dewbacks are, well, probably the one that goes at the end is going to be able to flame Bad Batch, but that's not going to do that much. It'll lock Bad Batch into melee, which then makes them pretty useless. But as far as impacting the game, it's not going to do much. Bad Batch is going to get to shoot something first.
See, here's the issue though, is that if he goes with the dewbacks now, Bad Batch will just respond by rolling in and deleting something.
Oh, right. No, that's why he has to wait. He has to wait for Bad Batch to go. They'll still delete something, but then he has to go with the dewbacks.
Yeah, man.
Now, what is Brian's unit that has the standby right there? Oh, is that the single scout?
The lone scout trooper.
Yeah.
And these BSE that lost a model to Crosshair are just they also have a standby, so
Yeah. The BSC have a standby.
The BSE
as well.
do have a standby, so he can be a little bit aggressive. But the thing is that Bad Batch has steady, and they can just go where they want. They just do what they want.
So, you tell me your thought here, Dave.
Sure.
There's 2 ways to do this.
Yeah.
You take Bad Batch, you move down once, because you have to approach that point, right, where the BSC are. Oh, he's going with it now.
Yeah.
So you could move once, crosshair the BSC just to kill a model and strip the standby. Oh, he's going for the other one.
Yeah, he's going to go to the far one now.
Oh, I was thinking he's going to go to the one where the BSC are.
No,
is he going to be able to shoot those scouts there?
Yeah, he might be able to shoot the scouts and just kill them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's safer. It's a safer play.
Especially now that dewback has gone.
I would still split. Oh, he got caught by the standby. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to tell him
yeah,
no?
he's backing up.
Okay.
He's backing up.
Ooh, man.
That standby might not let it happen.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it going that way.
No, he won't make it going that way. Yeah, he might just have to. He might have to crosshair now and then, or how can he?
That doesn't let him get to the point.
Okay, hear me out. You go as far as you can without tripping the standby, crosshair steady, and then see if you get the movement to get there.
So mathematically, I don't think you can.
Okay.
Because think about it. If you're a range 2 away from that BSC, how are you going to be 1 move away from contesting the objective?
Yeah.
I don't think the distance makes it possible.
You're right. You're right. It's not possible. I can logic that out, I think.
Okay. Hot take.
Yeah.
I think maybe you just tank the BSC shot here.
Okay. Yeah. Cash
and
dodge.
you murder them, right? Yeah. So you just say, hey, I'm going to murder this BSC, but I am going to score that point. There's honestly a serious chance they don't even kill Wrecker.
Yeah, there
because
is.
Bad Batch is so tanky.
Yeah, they have
I think
impervious.
you get in that cover. Now the downside to this is that then the dewback. Yeah, okay. I think he's doing
Yeah,
what I was thinking because you get to murder them, you get to move on to the point, and then you also get to try to knife that scout.
the Bad Batch say bring it on. Yeah, you knife the scout to complete the.
Yeah,
God, that's so
depending
that's
on
so
what Brian
insulting.
does.
I'm just so insulted by Hunter Knife, man. I used to think it was a joke, but after seeing it in action multiple times, it's just so insulting. Like force choke on a coin flip with no recover required. It's so insulting. Anyway, that's my bitch about Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Sorry if you were
Silas,
sorry if
word
you were
that
listening if
game.
you were listening in your living rooms and I said that. My bad.
Dave Witt with the potty mouth over
I know
here.
my potty mouth. I'm sorry. I
Um,
should have said kvetch. My bad.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think he's splitting.
No, he's
I
got
think
two
he's
reds in the pool.
splitting. Oh, he's well. Okay. Oh, he was covered for a second. I'm 0 for 2 on knowing what Bad Batch has in its pool so far.
Oh, did he not spend the
This game.
standby? Oh no, this is the
Oh,
standby.
is
Never
this
mind.
Brian shooting with
This
the
is
BS?
Brian
This is
shooting.
Brian
This is
shooting with
Brian
the
shooting.
BSE right here.
Yeah,
So we don't actually know.
and he didn't get a very
Did
good
he
result.
double blank?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. See, that's where.
Man, Brian's dice are
Yep.
punishing him hard on offense today.
It's rough, and he spent his surge to do that too.
Yeah, he did.
And so he just spent a catch dodge, and he's just gonna roll 4 here. He's gonna take like 1 wound.
Yeah, because he has basically block surge. He took 0.
Yep.
Well,
He
impervious. Let's
took
see.
0. That feels so
Oh my
bad.
gosh.
That
Oh,
feels so
Brian.
bad. I mean, you got
Uh,
the cash dodge, you got cover. I mean, he probably was not going to kill Wrecker, right? That was very
yeah,
unlikely,
but man,
which is the only thing that really mattered, but it
yeah.
does still
How do
stink.
you not
It
tilt in this
stinks not doing
position?
anything.
Yeah.
That's part of playing. And listen, this is something Brian is good at. I've played against
Yeah.
Brian. I think I played against Brian more than any other, possibly more than any other person ever. We've played a ton of games. He's good at not getting tilted. He keeps his head in if his dice are not doing well, and dice can swing, right? You know, it looks one way, and then suddenly it gets crazy. Now, I think, by the way, I think this is absolutely the correct play here with Brian. He's hiding the scout specifically so that the scout does not get knifed.
Yeah.
Now, the good news here for Brian is that I think he still has an order on that dewback. Could we swing around to see the dewback
Yes,
has
the
an
orange
yep because it
dewback still
had
has an order, so it can get in
yep
there.
because it popped an uplink, as you should, right? Move the dewback onto the board, pop the uplink. That's the play you want to do.
He's
The
trying to
good
get the
news is
hunter knife.
oh he's gonna try to get it. Oh man, that's
Oh
so
my
messed up.
goodness.
But after this damage is done, we're probably going to have dead or mostly dead BSE, might have a knifed scout. After this happens, the dewback is going to run into the Bad Batch, and Bad Batch is not going to shoot anything for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Basically
That
they'll be
is the good
stuck.
news for Brian.
Yeah.
Because the dewback has enough health, and Bad Batch's melee is bad enough that I don't know they're going to be able to kill the dewback all
Yeah.
game.
This is the dewback, or this is a Bad Batch. Ooh, Bad Batch with a pretty bad
Now, that's
start.
a lot of
That's a
surges.
lot of
And
surges
the thing is,
you don't want to spend.
right, because that dewback's going to hit him in melee, so you don't love spending your surges here. Now, he does
Yeah.
have 2 precise aims, so
Oh, okay, so it's not the end of the story by any means.
not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I think he's re-rolling the surge on the red, it looks like.
Good convert. 2 out of 3.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah, that's about average with 2 red and a black.
that's true.
Yeah, still not fantastic. Black's the Bad Batch was watching Black Sun. They're like, that's how we're supposed to shoot, right? We're supposed to miss everything. That's a much better view.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot more surges than you want because you're going to need those on your defense in a second here. Because you really want Wrecker to live. The only way they have a chance to kill that dewback in melee is if Wrecker can live a round or two. If you lose Wrecker right away, the melee's terrible.
Yeah, Wrecker is like they're out in melee.
right? He kind of makes it like okay in melee.
So
But
how many
yeah,
surges will
I
be
think
spent here?
looks like he's spending 2 of his 3. Because I don't think he'd spent one up to this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna spend 2.
He's gonna leave 1.
Yeah, POI cover for
He
1.
strips 1. That's
Yeah,
good. Taken 6, but he's already spent the surge. Is the thing that's rough. He could
yeah,
easily take 4 wounds here. Well, okay, the good block.
that's a decent block.
As
Takes
consistent
takes
with the rest
3.
of this game, Brian's defense is doing better than his offense.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna take 3, so
Takes
leaves the shotgun.
3. He'll probably just stim that.
Yeah, he stems it. Yeah, stems are
Here's
so
the
good.
thing:
They're just good.
those BSE, those BSE can still hit in melee. That's the thing.
Yeah. And
So
the hunter
next,
knife
so when those
procs. Ah.
does he kill the scout or does he
No,
kill a
he's
black
gonna kill
sun?
a sun, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, those are just the ones
Oh
that.
no, let's see if
Oh
Brian
no, he's
removes the
killing
scout.
2
Yeah, he's killing
because he
2.
killed 3, but only 1 because of stems. Then he knifed 1.
Yeah, then he knifes
Those black
something.
sun are going to hurt a little bit in melee next turn, though. Now
Yeah.
after that, they'll be down to 1 model and they won't do much. But next turn, they're going to hit with that shotgun in melee. So
He
not
must have knifed the scout, yeah.
no. He knifed
Oh,
the black
oh, he
sun
knifed the sun again. Okay, got you.
because he removed 2
Gotcha.
and he would have only removed 1 otherwise because of
Okay, so
stems.
the knife will kill the shotgun next turn,
Yep.
basically.
Well, no. Stems will kill the
Stems
shotgun
will kill the
next turn.
shotgun. Sorry, yes. That's what I meant to
He'll get to
say.
pull off a punch with it first,
Right, he'll get
which
one
is
punch, and then
which is honestly probably going to hurt more than the dewback will, or as much. But let's see. I think he's only got 1 surge left on the batch. So
sorry,
now,
Tristan.
okay,
I'll keep myself disciplined here. I understand people are watching on their televisions. I figured it's 11:04 at night on the East Coast, at least. But yeah,
yeah,
I'll
Sean
keep it
makes a
under
good
wraps.
point. Yeah, Sean makes a good point. There's more suppression now. I'm not sure what the suppression count is. I would assume Empire's got that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Brian definitely does not love how spread out he is right now. Ooh, he's spurring the dewback, but it's not going to be at its suppression threshold, so it doesn't really matter. And he is going to contest. So, yep, throwing that guy out there to try to see the scout, haunting John a little bit. Because if he hadn't done that, the dewback might have had to double spur to reach them, which would have meant it would have counted for the secondary.
Melee Flamer
Let's
doing
see.
a little damage.
4, 1 less than average.
Batch taking
Takes 1
takes 1 because they
wound.
have the surge left.
And that, yep, the man John nails it perfectly with leaving the 1 surge.
Yep. I think he's got it exactly right. That math was crisp.
Silas says the dewback doesn't have to move along the tool. Okay, it's a trooper. What is a creature trooper? Is that the latest with creature troopers? They do or don't have to move along the tool?
I don't think they have to move along the tool, no.
Yeah, because they're a trooper, so. Yeah, maybe they got a little mixed up there. To be honest, I don't fully remember. I don't know anything about this game.
We're just here to fill your ears while you do hobby.
Yeah. Winter Moon After Dark, as Kruger says.
Yeah, that's what I got to start doing. I got to start doing. What did you say on the show, Dave Unfiltered?
Yeah, I said Dave. I said Dave Unfiltered or Dave Uncaged.
Uncaged.
I kind of
That's
like
right.
Uncaged.
Uncaged.
It sounds more dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a rules debate. I'm not 100% sure, y'all. It's because it's a trooper, but it is a big base trooper. I don't remember what the deal is for moving along. I'm kind of leaning towards what Krugar's saying. I think notched bases move along the tool.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a vehicle thing. I think it's a notched base thing. Yeah. Vehicles definitely do for sure.
Vehicles absolutely do.
But I think creature troopers do well because of the notch base. So.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Strafing Run went off and just put a bunch of suppression out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Brian really might have been able to get the suppression on everything if he had suppressed. But no, there's still that commando over there. There's no
Darn, he's
suppression
one
behind.
short.
Well, Bad Batch doesn't have 3 suppression on it either
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Never mind.
because you have to get it enough to hit its panic level. Now, what's funny is if Brian had used the standby from the scout to shoot instead of run away, it's possible he actually could have gotten Bad Batch there, and then anyway, that would have been funny. It looks like Ordnance is dishing some suppression also, but
Yeah.
I don't know that it's going to be enough to matter. I think Brian's going to have the secondary pretty much on lock this round.
Yeah, John's ordnance went off and did a wound to a dewback. I'm interested that none of these guys over here went.
Yeah. We're getting some rules clarification here in the chat. It looks like it is all notched bases. Silas, you're right that small base troopers can be placed anywhere on the tool. So you're right about that. But yeah, it does look like we got some clarification that it's
So they're checking.
anything with a notched base has to follow.
So they're checking
It's a
to
little.
see if everyone has a suppression, but it looks like there's one short for Brian to have the secondary point because of the strafing run. And he didn't quite get enough on Rex to panic Rex because Yoda is 4 courage. So
Right.
Brian is going to fall behind by 2 at the end of round 2.
Is it 2?
Yeah. Because they're both going to score
But
4 here.
Right, so
Or
they
both
each
score
get 3
3.
points. They get 3 points from the primary, but Brian should win the mini game, right? Because more of John's things are suppressed than his.
Oh, that's right.
Isn't
So
that
he'll
right?
fall behind by 1.
Yeah, so I think Brian wins the mini game.
Yeah, he wins the mini game
yes.
and bring them to heel, but he's gonna fall behind by 1 point, score wise.
Now, I still think it's quite. I think it's quite interesting that Rex is on 6 panic because Brian doesn't. I don't think Brian has any Yeah, so there we go. Yep, 5-4.
5-4.
I
Yep.
don't think Brian has any suppressive ranged weapons, does he?
Not that I can think of.
So that means Rex can potentially get out of this if he is able to use Yoda. Or, I mean, either Rex goes and just recovers and undoes all of Brian's work, or Yoda just guidances a recover. I'm not sure Brian is going to get the panic here. Now, that could potentially be tough. If Brian gets the panic, I'd say, despite all the attrition, I'd say he's feeling okay. If John can kind of maintain this good attrition he has and deny Brian those 2 points from panicking, that's not good.
Yeah, this game really could be decided by the end of 3 here, just on the secondary.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see, right? If Yoda dies, right?
Oh yeah,
whole thing
Yoda has
busts
to
wide
survive.
open, right? A lot of things that can change. And
Yeah.
listen, Vader is a mean man.
Oh
He
yeah.
can do crazy things. So, but I will say, again, Commander Vader. Again, this is where Commander Vader's not as good. He doesn't have the ability to respond to a changing situation.
Right. Like
He's
now,
stuck in that corner.
He's stuck in. Right. He's got an immobilize from burst of speed.
Right. Now he's going to kill those guys there.
Yeah.
They're not going to punch Vader out. He's going to kill those core. Then he's going to kill the commandos. Right. But he is stuck there, and burst of speed is gone. So even when he gets to his implacable on a later round, he's not really going to be able to get very far. This is why Op Vader is better, y'all. This is why Op Vader is better. If you had Op Vader here, once you clear those out, it's not that hard to move around to a different objective, particularly on an implacable turn. Op Vader is the king. But
we've got implacable versus
okay,
Call
so
Me Captain.
are we going to do command and control uplink? Are we going to do command and control uplink?
Probably. Oh, Call Me Captain is just brutal here. Man,
Now,
I'd start to have doubts if my Vader's going to survive.
Yeah, that's true. Call me Cap. Okay, second reason Op Vader is better, into the fray. So
Yeah.
Nate has been talking about surge tokens all game. Op Vader, he gets them. He gets them even if you divulge the card.
Yeah, into the fray.
Because into the fray. The end of the fray would be massively helpful here.
Into the fray, possibly the
'Cause-
most undercosted training in the entire game.
yeah. Now I'm still not 100% sure Vader's like in the danger zone because he gets one punch off, then Vader just kills the other unit, right? Whichever one didn't swing. And then he probably can force push bubble wrap himself. So he's probably in tons of danger, but still, I just don't know that Vader's gonna. It's always possible because it's Vader, but just based on his positioning and the fact that he's already used burst and the fact that he's immobilized this round, I'm not highly confident in what Vader's going to be able to accomplish this game.
So Vader gets the order, and he's looking at direct currently. Because doesn't the officer get direct here? Yeah.
Officer gets direct. Unfortunately, yeah, the thing that matters here. Well, I will say this. I don't think he's going to get to Panic Rex, but what he will be able to do is force Rex to end Call Me Captain early. Because I think Rex is going to have to activate to recover in order to stop Brian from getting those 2 points.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure how much mileage he's actually going to get out of Call Me Captain.
Right, Rex
he's going to get to punch twice.
Rex can only take 3 suppression before he panics.
Right, so you shoot Rex, you punch.
You know what?
You shoot Rex again. Oh, but then he has to go and recover. So he's probably only going to get, because of commanding. I'm assuming Brian is command and control uplink.
Yeah, it's tapped, so he used it.
Yeah. So yeah, he's going to get one Call Me Captain punch here. So it's really got to count.
Now he's
going to go activate Vader first. He's going to kill the commandos.
Here's the shtick that I'm thinking right now. Oh crap! What was I gonna say? Never mind. I had a joke lined up and it just fled my mind. I'm just getting old. And I was gonna. Oh, here we go. It's not really a joke, but it's semi-serious. You know what upgrade would be stellar in this situation? Tranquility.
Into the fray. Oh, tranquility.
Tranquility.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. Tranquility would actually be nuts because you would get what? You'd get 9 rally dice.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
To get rid of 5 suppression. And Yoda would get a free rally on top.
Yeah. Now, Kramer, unfortunately, Kramer makes a good point that the Rex 3-pip would allow him to recover for free when he activates. John did use it at the start of the round, which I do think was a good play here because...
yeah, it needs orders on commandos.
Yeah, and he wanted to save Luminous. But yeah, it does mean Rex does not have the free recover here. Now, is Brian pushing some people out of move punch range? Is that what he's doing?
I think he's attempting to do that, yes. It looks like he's choking a commando and going to push the...
He doesn't have choke, does he?
Oh, sorry, he doesn't have choke. He has throw. Never mind.
I always take choke over...
Me
again,
too.
I take off.
I'm so used to choke.
Choke's really good.
Force choke is just it's a GOAT card. It's really good.
It's really good. All right, Commander Vader. Let's see what we can do.
Oh my goodness. Okay. 4.
2 hits. That's enough.
That's enough.
It's 4 pierce.
That's what he needed.
Yep. Even with a dodge floating around, which I don't think he has any. I think it's Vader's dodge. Yep, he's good. And
so objective accomplished.
Take a wound. He's gonna take a wound. Throw his token back in the bag, I assume.
Yeah. So like you said, he's gonna get 1 punch with Call Me Captain here.
Yep.
Because he killed the guys who really wanted to punch him with Call Me Captain, which was the commandos.
Although, no, he's probably going to get 2 punches, depending on what the deal is with that teal unit.
But this is the case. This is a case of command and control uplink just owning the battlefield because, it turned a roll off into a certainty.
Well, if those commandos had gotten to punch Vader,
yeah, with the Call Me Captain up, that would have been what? Right. That would have been 6 black, 3 red, with critical 2.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been nuts, dude.
we are seeing firsthand how strong command and control uplink is.
Yeah, that was a great demonstration of the power of that new card.
Yep, because it guaranteed Brian did not have to deal with a commando punch.
Oh, that is a spicy punch, but lots of surges.
Yeah, I don't think he has that access. I mean, he's got access to 2. But I think, yeah, but I guess you can re-roll the 2 red.
Yeah, if I had the option to reroll the reds, I would.
Because I assume he took an aim and punched. I didn't really see. Or no,
Oh
no,
no, they
you're right.
were.
You take a dodge to stop Vader from one-shotting.
Yeah, you take a dodge. Yeah, he took a dodge
Right,
there.
right. Yeah, dodge is the correct move there.
Because implacable is still
Yep. Gonna get to do another swing.
So Vader is gonna roll defense. Looks like he rolled surge block blank, so he's gonna take 2. So he's up to 6 wounds. Vader on 2 wounds remaining. Dangerous.
Wow. Yeah, that's a little scary for Vader.
That's very scary.
It's his defense finally.
Yeah, his defense
caved.
are finally cracking.
Is that right? He has 6 wounds on him?
Correct. Yeah, he took 2.
Ooh.
He took 1 from implacable and 2 just now, so he went from 3 to 6.
Because, yeah, yikes.
That's definitely a much worse situation. You know, I can't make this comparison fairly. It really is apples to oranges, but I think of this this very situation, and I'm just like, man, I wish that was Grievous instead. Grievous has Into the Fray, Grievous has block, Grievous has the whirlwind attack. Grievous costs 130. He costs like literally half as much. Has the same wound count, you know. Only 2 courage, admittedly. But
Yeah, Vader's a lot more game warping than Grievous is.
oh, 100%. Force push is
even the
disgusting.
slow old man Vader.
Yeah, even Commander Vader.
Krugar is still arguing is better. We'll play Krugar. We'll demonstrate live on air. I'll continue to talk trash this entire time until you wipe the floor with me on the stream, and then I'll have to.
And
shut
then
up.
the trash talk will cease.
But until then.
Okay, Bad Batch is going to try to punch their way out of this dewback. I think. Yeah, Bad Batch. Or no, this is a dewback activating and flaming. Dodge flamer. Pretty good with 4 surges. You love to see it. Bad Batch taking 3.
There's Wrecker.
That's Wrecker down.
Not getting out of that now.
Nope. Bad Batch will now be like locked in unless they withdraw.
Yep. Especially with the dewback getting surges from Into the Fray.
Yeah, that dewback is not going anywhere.
Yep.
With
Bad
armor
Batch
1.
locked down. That's a good thing for Brian.
Yeah.
And it's suppressive, so those Bad Batch just got suppression.
Yeah, they just got suppression.
Could matter.
Yeah, it could matter for the minigame.
Yep.
And there's a second dewback on the way, you know.
Gonna get in there. Let's see. Now, to back up a little bit, Kramer, the reason the 3-pip for Vader is not played to give the surges, I agree with you. It's a strong play. He divulged it to give Vader infiltrate instead, and that's kind of required with Commander Vader.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier, but yeah, he's just too slow if you don't play it for the...
If I have the option to infiltrate a Force user, I'm going to infiltrate him. I know it's a painful price to pay, but at the same time, it's like the mobility matters so much now, and especially in this new world where we're just all mobility focused.
Looking forward to it, Krugar. Looking forward to it. I think too. Well, part of it though, Kramer, is you wanna be able to hit something with two speed 3s, right? Because usually on Implacable, I want to impact. I want to hit melee after the second speed 3, do damage, and then with the third speed 3, do a second melee attack. Ooh, Silas argued with me. He's saying burst is not required. All right, we're getting some varied Vader opinions today.
I love that.
Yeah, I like it too.
I welcome the debate. Here comes the second call me Captain Punch into Vader. Is Vader
Or,
gonna
or
fall?
not that burst. Sorry, I misspoke. So I was just saying, playing it for infiltrate is not required. Sorry.
This is big. Is Vader gonna fall to this
Yep.
call me Captain Punch?
Yeah, this 2 wounds left, and again, not to do the Vader thing, but no into the fray surges.
Oh wait, hold
Right?
on. What happened there?
Did they back up? Did something mess up?
He said my heart. He scrubbed the die pool.
Oh, did he accidentally delete it before he had a chance to? I mean, it should just be in the chat.
Yeah, did he roll?
What's going on?
Did he roll blocks there? He rolled 4 blocks. Yeah,
Ah,
he full
the
blocked it.
Vader defense, it lapsed for just a bit, and then he was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it back on."
Oh, gosh, can't believe I missed that. But yeah,
So funny.
I was reading
That's
the
so
chat and I missed it. Sorry.
I know. So we got some riots making good use of Imperial March here and charging Bad Batch.
You love to see it.
Well, and they're suppressive too, aren't they?
They are
Their
suppressive.
melee attack?
Yeah, their melee attack is suppressive.
So Bad Batch now has, if I'm not mistaken,
Well,
does Bad Batch not have 3 suppression on them now?
No, they would have 2, I think.
Well, because they had 2 at the end of last round, I thought.
Did
Because
they?
one from the BSE, one from the Dew's melee. Oh no! Oh, the Dew's using the flamer. The
Yeah, the
flamer's
dude's
not
using the
suppressive.
flamer. The flamer is not suppressive. The bite is suppressive.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
He's going for sealing, which helped him out. It helped him kill Wrecker.
Absolutely. In that situation, well, it's not just sealing; it's higher average.
Right.
The Dewback flamer averages 1 hit per model, assuming no aim, and the claws only average about 3.75. So, flamer's definitely the play there.
Riot's incoming, doing 3 into the Bad Batch, who takes 0. They have plenty of surges.
Yeah, we're getting some varied opinions on the infiltrate. These are not takes I usually see. I'm in the minority on Op Vader being better. Oh, hang on.
You are certainly in the
pause my
minority.
ranting.
Yeah.
I know I am. I enjoy being in the minority.
I
like
think I blame the British because they're the ones that are they were the big the gospel of Commander Vader.
Yeah, they're big into that.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely in the minority, but we're getting mixed opinions on infiltrate. That surprises me. Most people, I mean, I feel like the majority opinion is Commander Vader's better, and you have to infiltrate every time.
I'm also in the tiny minority that believe Op Vader has higher potential than Commander Vader.
You're with me? Yes.
I am with you.
Yes, Dave.
I am with you.
Join the side of Op Vader.
I just played against Op Vader too many times and seen it. I've just seen he just has these blowout plays that Commander Vader doesn't have.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Trent, you're trying to talk about the game. We're in the middle of talking about tangents about Op Vader.
Yeah.
Why are you making comments about the game right now, Trent?
How dare you try to focus on the game in front of you?
No, I think it depends a lot on how the suppression minigame goes. I don't have a good grasp on it. Could we, Dave, I know it would be a little work. Could we do a quick suppression count?
Yeah, we can.
And see which units are suppressed and how much? Because there is an extra point every round at play here.
Right, so we got 1, 2, 3.
Because it's not just do they have suppressions, how many are there? Because it has to be, they have to actually be suppressed to count for the mini game.
Oh.
Not so there's the one where you get points if every single unit is suppressed.
Right, and that's just the one.
Sorry, has a suppression token.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there's a separate mini game of who has the most units that are suppressed. So there's like 2 different things, right? And I think getting a suppression token on every single unit might be a tall order.
Yeah.
Although Bad Batch getting a suppression from the melee helps, but I still don't know if he's going to get that. But to see, who has the most units that are suppressed, that's a little mini game that's a free point at play every round. Well, not a free point, but you know what I mean. It's a point that one person can score and deny the other person.
It's the mini game. It's what's making the game variable.
Right.
So we've got at least 2 for clones for John. And I see 1 for
because
Brian. And I
so I
see
mean the Black Sun are
actually 2 for
suppressed.
Brian. Here comes the Snows punching Yoda. For 4 hits, what a pool.
Ooh man, you don't want to blank here.
Uh-oh. Oh, John, don't do this to me, brother.
Ah, he saw Vader. He's like, I can do that too. I can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 blocks.
Although, speaking of the suppression minigame, as we're talking about it, I will say, regardless of the current state, Yoda's really good at that game
Yeah, 100%.
because he can force blast, he can mind trick,
Yep, Force
he
Wave,
can also
Mind
just
Trick. Yeah.
he can just murder things. So like John might have a bit of a leg up here in that game. Brian won it last round, but all the other thing is all John stuff is Courage 2 plus. Brian's got these riot troopers that are only Courage 1. The Snows are only Courage 1. Oh, here we go. Oh, is Yoda doing Call Me Captain
Yeah,
Lightsaber?
Yoda's doing Call Me Captain.
Heck yeah.
That's so brutal.
Heck yeah.
And
Ooh,
he's got
a
an aim from
5. Yeah,
Ataru
that's
because
a
he got
little.
punched.
Oh,
Ah, full boat.
bye-bye, Snows.
Good night. 5 damage. Yeah, they're gone.
5's enough.
Yep.
If he wants to kill him, I assume
presume he
does,
will.
but we'll see.
Well, that
He
was
might have
a
plans.
suppressed unit that he just killed.
Yeah, that's the only reason this secondary is so funny
Well,
because
no. Here's the deal. That Black Sun is panicked right now, and he can force push this riot off. Maybe.
Has the officer already gone?
Where is the officer? Oh no, he hasn't already gone. Never mind.
Oh, well, because I was gonna say if he has, here's what you do: you just force wave. Wait, what was Yoda's second? What's going? Oh, did those guys have a standby?
No, he's force
What's
pushing
going
them.
on?
He's force pushing them into him.
He's for. He's gonna swing again.
Yeah, he's dragging them
Oh
in. He's
my
gonna swing again.
gosh.
He's just gonna do murder on these riots here.
That's brutal.
And he's gonna call me captain again because it's a second attack, right?
Yeah, Yoda's like, oh, you're doing implacable. I can do that.
I can do that too. What a clinic, dude. This is amazing.
Yeah, the Yoda Rex synergy.
Oh no, he doesn't get to call me. He doesn't get to call me captain a second time. That's right.
It's a once per round
Once
thing.
per round. Okay, it's no longer
But
as crazy
still,
as it was.
I mean, still excellent.
Kills 3 riots.
Okay, here's the thing. Now he can suppress that unit and have it count towards the minigame. So it's not a total loss that the unit survived. Like, not at all.
Nope.
Because he can Jedi mind trick them now.
Well, does he mind tricking the Black Sun? What is he? He pinged the Black Sun.
Oh, maybe he's keeping them panicked?
Yeah, maybe he's trying to keep them panicked. Or no,
Yeah.
then he pings the riot. There we go.
I would do that because now, in fairness, the riot here may just recover. In fact, that's probably what I would do because at this point, I'm not sure that you have a path to kill Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure swinging does anything, unless he has a way to get a suppression on anything. Unless he has a way to do that. If so, punching Yoda would give him a suppression, which is actually could be quite important. Although Yoda already has some.
All right.
Never mind.
Here's the far dewback, the late arrival. He needs to get in there, man. He needs to spur.
Yeah, that dewback's not done anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he can start to head. He might need a bit. Honestly, it feels bad, but that dewback might just have to babysit that point down there because Yoda may clear out that other one.
Yeah.
Like it feels bad.
Feels bad,
but
and here's the
he
thing:
might have
bring
to.
them to heel, actually limiting the dewback movement because the dewback can't double spur without giving up a point potentially.
Right. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Now, have John's commandos gone yet this round?
One of them has, I think.
Wait, one of them's dead.
Yeah, so there's I think these blue ones that have 3 suppression have not gone.
Okay.
The purple ones went. They shot BSE on the far end.
Right.
And here comes the second set.
Okay. Yeah, I psychic.
Mm-hmm.
I predicted that.
Yeah, you had spider sense.
Yeah.
3 dice to rally, gets only 1, so they are still
I think
suppressed.
you just recover
Just
here, right?
recover.
Get
Yeah,
their shield and their config back, lose the suppression, get yourself better into a better spot in the
seems
mini
like a
game.
worthwhile thing to do, although he might shoot the
Oh,
agent.
because he must have his config up already.
Uh, let's see.
If
No,
the
he's
config's up,
recovering.
yeah, he's recovering. Yep,
Smart.
yep. That's frankly, even if the config is already up, I think getting the shield back, getting rid of the suppression, give yourself extra, not only extra actions in the future rounds, but again, just trying to get ahead on that who has more suppressed units minigame. Very helpful.
All
And
right,
now
Vader.
he's making it very difficult for Brian to score the get a suppression on every unit. I mean, that feels essentially out of reach at this point. Vader, you got to do some work, my dude.
Yeah, you got to kill at least something.
Yeah, he has to clear out that whole flank and live
Yeah.
to tell the tale because him denying, I mean, if he can prevent John from scoring that area during a round, that might be one of his outs here. If he can,
There's the
yeah, I
Vader
mean,
saber I know
5
and
Pierce
love.
3, that'll do it.
Yep.
Because I don't, did he, oh, right, he had a dodge.
Yeah, dodge it down to
That's going to
4.
make it real hard. Man, this is why choke is so great.
Right, because you can just get that
Uh,
extra wound if you miss.
right, it's so valuable.
He does
Oh,
kill the squad.
did they already, oh, they were already down one.
Yeah, they were
I
down
don't
1, so
remember
the
how.
squad does
Oh, from a
die.
deflect, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think they lost one to deflect earlier. Or no, maybe they lost one to the agent, actually.
Oh,
Because I think they got shot by the agent.
that sounds right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you're right. I think you're
Okay,
right.
so Rex.
Now they should snap in here the rest of that clone unit,
Yeah, I think he's
which
debating
could be
he's
important for
debating
later.
whether to force push, I think.
Well, you should snap right now.
Right.
But I suppose maybe maybe they're holding up because Brian is force pushing the unit to a specific
Oh,
spot
the unit
anyway.
leader's
Oh
already
yeah.
in
Okay.
melee, so they're not. I think they just skipped that step.
Okay. Yep. So he's pushing them off the point.
Right. So
Now
now
this
there's
is
no one
interesting
there.
because right, right. So so he killed the one unit, force pushed the other off. Rex, can he? Oh, he doesn't look like he can make it in one climb.
That's possible. I think he's banking on that.
So Brian may have definitely helped dig himself out a little bit here with
Oh
that
yeah.
move
Rex
because
rallies 5, gets 1. He's still
yep,
suppressed.
that's not going to do it. I don't think he can make it to that point. So,
I mean, I would measure it, but yeah,
well, it's going to be real close. And I think, well,
that is
you know what? He
so
might barely
close.
get it because I think you're allowed to overlap commando tokens. Yep. Yeah, he's got it, and he's got a few millimeters to spare. So
Yeah, he's got it. Man,
that was cool. I mean, that could be a game changer, right?
that right
Right,
there.
like just that move right there, right?
Yeah,
If this comes down to a point, that was it.
basically Yoda being for courage and keeping Rex out of
Uh-huh.
panic.
Yep. Yep. Keeping him out of panic, denying Brian those 2 points. Yeah, it's rough that Brian has not been able to get that 2 points for panicking. I think John recognizing that weakness with the BSC and scoring that in round 2 with Mind Trick was a really big deal.
Yeah, that is proving to be clutch.
Yep.
That dive with
Yep.
Yoda in 2 and getting these BSC into panic mode.
And then successively clearing out 2 whole units in one activation thanks to Call Me Captain. Absolutely wild. So we got the BSC here. They're not panicked anymore. I would recover him, I think. Just so he doesn't
Yeah,
count. Well, I
because
mean, it depends on the suppression count. I
he's
don't
got 2
know.
suppression. So
Right, but if you recover that, now again, I don't know who's up on who, so maybe it doesn't matter.
yeah, I'll try to
But
count.
it,
So we got 1,
yeah,
2,
Vader
1.
obviously can't be.
It's pretty low number. It's like 1 or 2.
Maybe he should
I think if he
recover then.
recovers, it's tied.
Well, that's worth the point then. Can he? I mean, can he shoot the Black Sun with? John's gone with basically everything, hasn't he? At this point.
Uh,
Oh, he's gonna Dauntless move and then recover.
yeah, Dauntless recover.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Obvious. Yeah,
because
obviously.
you
Yeah,
always have that option.
yeah, yeah. Never. Yeah. Sorry, I'm giving bad advice. Word to the wise: never recover with Black Sun. Dauntless move, then recover.
Right.
Always.
Always. Yeah. That is the wiser course. Did he not recover? Why is this guy got 2 suppressions still? I'm confused.
I'm confused as well.
Yeah.
Because
No, he's Dauntless shooting the 1 black.
into what?
Well, no. Where's this 1 black
The
coming
Black Sun
from?
shoots a black and a white.
No, where's this black die coming from?
I'm very confused.
Yeah, I'm also
What's
confused.
going on over there?
Oh, it might be over here. No, they're
What?
counting up. They're counting up scores here. Oh, that was the last riot punching Yoda.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. I see. I would have recovered there.
Yeah, I would have recovered also.
I would have recovered with him, and then I would have moved. Dauntless recovered the Black Sun, and I think Brian might have won that secondary point.
Yeah, maybe I'm just not maybe I'm not seeing something.
Because yeah, I'll read the card just so
Yeah.
we're all clear. During the second round, starting in the second round, during each end phase, if more enemy units than allied units have a number of suppression tokens equal to or greater than their courage, score 1 VP. So you're not just for this part of the minigame, you're not just counting who has tokens, you're counting who is suppressed.
Mm.
Now what's going
This is
on here?
Bad Batch.
But what is that dice?
What is that
Oh no,
dice
he
pool?
didn't kill. Oh, he didn't kill
He
Wrecker.
didn't kill
That's what's
Wrecker on
happening.
purpose. Yeah, he killed the other
Because
ones.
he knew they were going to be in melee.
Oh,
Right.
he killed 3 riots there.
Ooh, that's rough.
Brutal. That's with the surge to block. Dirty. Oh, he left Wrecker alive.
Right.
Because like you said, he knew.
Which clearly you would since you're in melee.
Yeah, he knew that the other 2 were sacrificial.
Right. Well, you might be able to clear out that riot, get some points.
Like, what's Crosshair gonna do for you in melee except be a red die?
Right. I mean, he gives you precise, I guess.
It's one of your weaker keywords, honestly.
Right. Yeah. When you're in melee, yeah, it's less important than reliable.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get the aims for tactical because you're not moving. So
yeah, so I mean, you could get rid of tech as well, I guess. Yeah, probably
precise and
tech would be the
tech
first to go.
Yeah, especially if tech has already done his cache. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so it looks like he went down. Yeah, so he went down tech and
he's got
tech and crosshair.
Yeah, he's got
like.
Hunter, Wrecker,
and Echo.
and Echo. Yeah.
'Cause Echo gives you your surges, so
Right, you need Echo. Echo's really important.
You know, Brian, what's the suppression on those guys?
Just 1.
Just 1? Okay. So you don't really have to recover with them.
No.
I'm still very confused why he didn't recover on the other Black Sun, though. Because yeah, that's confusing to me.
Is he gonna try to Dauntless enter melee here?
No, he doesn't need Dauntless. He's Courage, too.
Oh, yeah, because he's
Brian.
a Vigo. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if there's room for him. Oh, that 1 black die was the knife.
Oh, that was
Why did we not?
Yeah, that was the...
Why did we not realize that earlier?
No, the 1 black die was the Stormtrooper punching.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, well, why didn't he try to knife anything?
It was in the red tray. Oh, did he forget to knife? It is late.
Yeah. I mean, certainly our commentary has not been 100% spot on.
Oh, heck no. I have no illusions about that.
This has been fun, though.
This has been awesome, and I'm so glad the community came out to see it.
Yeah, I'm glad we get people coming and watching.
Yeah.
The poor quality of the commentary aside.
Notwithstanding, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Silas, this will be available to watch as a video as soon as the stream ends. It'll turn into a video you can just watch.
Oh, Ragnar says he did knife a BSE.
Ah, yeah, okay. That explains why there's only 2 in that unit now.
Oh, so is it about to die from stims?
Oh.
That's why he's trying to shoot. Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
This is this BSE swan song right here.
Oh, yeah, they're about to die from stims. That's so
Yeah, because they
bad.
got knifed. Man, Bad Batch has been brutal this
Yeah,
game.
Bad Batch is so good.
Yeah. So it looks like he is barely clipping range 2 on that unit there.
Yeah, so
And he does have the shotgun.
he's gonna
So
dauntless shotgun at something.
he doesn't even need Dauntless because he's
Oh
Courage
yeah,
1,
he's a Vigo.
but it's a Swang Song. He's going to shoot this unit and then he's going to die.
Yeah. Full
Oh
block.
my gosh, and he's going to full block.
Full block
Rough.
and do one damage with
Rough.
Pierce.
John cannot give him
Those
an inch.
poor Black Suns just got shut down. Both Black Sun units just got utterly shut down this game. It was like really sad, actually, compared to some of their performances.
Yeah, Black Sun. Well, I don't love running Black Sun in only. I don't love running Black Sun in small numbers because of this exact reason. They can kind of get focused by things with Pierce and removed.
Right.
But also this is not the list BSC want to see.
No.
Commandos, Bad Batch. It's a horrible matchup.
It's a horrible matchup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you imagine, right, a BSE Vigo on a flank can basically solo any individual unit except for Bad Batch, roughly.
Right.
And
Bad
maybe
Batch
a Force user. Like any other core special forces, you can probably just solo it with your shotgun. Maybe an ARC trooper you'd have a problem with an ARC trooper, maybe.
Yeah, Derek says it defeats the points of having Vader. It can. I mean, it depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Colin. If Vader had died, there would be zero chance. But yeah, Brian's definitely in a bit of a bind here. He's fighting an uphill battle. We'll have to. I mean, if Vader does, if Vader can survive another round of melee punching, John might not have a great way to contest that flank next round. So that will be interesting to see what happens there. But Yoda's going to do a lot of work on that other flank. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that red dewback is going to be relegated over into that corner there because I'm not sure Brian's going to be able to score enough points without it.
Yeah, this dewback has unfortunately gotten pretty short shrift here.
We got Kevin joining us on Blizzard tier. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, dude, Kevin, thank you. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. Thank you for becoming a Blizzard tier member. Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, that kind of stuff really helps. We don't make any money from doing this kind of stuff, but that helps Dave travel. It helps him get really good streaming equipment.
Yep.
So those tournaments that he live streams, I mean, that's all paid for with the.
Yeah, all the Winter Moon money basically goes to travel to do the streaming.
So yeah, thanks for doing that, Kevin. And Kevin's still with us because. Yeah, okay, you work on the weekends. Wow, that's nice.
There you go.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we super appreciate everyone who's become a member of this stream. It's awesome to see everybody, too, and just in the chat, hanging out, chatting, working on hobby stuff if you got us in the background.
Yeah, we'll definitely looking forward to doing this a couple weeks when you guys can all watch Dave kick my butt.
Oh, I doubt that highly.
Watch Dave destroy me.
You're just gilding the lily at this point.
Yeah, Colin. Yeah, I mean, Yoda has done work this game, not just with attrition, but him panicking that Black Sun to get the 2 extra victory points. That was massive.
Yeah, that basically swung the game off a crucial mind trick.
Right, because I mean Brian with Master of Evil, he sort of forced himself into an early lead on the suppression mini game and scored that round too. And I'm not convinced he couldn't have won it this round either if he'd taken some more recover actions.
Yeah.
But that mind trick giving John just like an extra 2 point cushion, that's just what put it where I think Brian has a very difficult. I think Trent said it earlier. Getting a suppression on everything was maybe Brian's only way out of this, and I think that's probably closed at this point. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what Brian's path is. He's gonna have to do something wild.
It looks like neither player has more suppression than the other, and more
Is it
suppressed
tied?
units than the other. I believe they're tied. Yes, just by
Oh
my
yeah,
count.
really.
That's unfortunate for
Yeah, man.
Brian.
Yeah, I mean, if he had taken some recover actions, I think he
Yeah, I think if he had
would have been
recovered,
able to just get 1 point back at least. I'm not sure that would make a difference, but I mean, certainly wouldn't hurt.
yeah, it would put him at least, in position to come back on
Yeah,
round
says
5.
I love watching Brian lose. I heard Go John go. Don't we all, APOC? Don't we all? Brian just won. He just won freaking Gen Con. He needs to be humbled. Usually that's my job, but I let John do it this time. I was too busy to beat Brian.
Yeah, I mean the bear is becoming the hunted in this game.
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to come. Bushman, hunter of bear.
Yeah, I
Not
mean
not Bushman, by the way. Bushman.
Bushman, hunter
That's how
of
you say
bear.
it. Yeah.
He's coming home with a bear pelt.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to call the game too early, but he might be coming back from the hunt with a bear pelt at this rate.
Should this match be rated for Elo? I don't even know how Elo works anymore.
What's Elo at this rate? Like, again,
Yeah,
there's no stakes, right? Except internet clout, but
yeah. We all know Brian's good. Like I say, literally just won Gen Con, so he's
yeah,
not.
Brian's an
He's
amazing
got
player.
nothing
He
to prove.
won Indy Open, he won Gen Con, He's comfortable at his home turf, I can say that much.
But he's proving that Commander Vader sucks. So that's what.
Oh,
That's what's.
oh man, just needling the audience relentlessly.
He does have relentless.
He does. All right, so this scout is climbing and shooting. He's gonna get the suppression. Look,
Yep, he's gonna get the suppression
just
thing.
with this one scout, he should have knifed the scout, bro.
I don't know if he could see the scout.
Yeah, I don't know if he could have seen the scout, but that's hilarious.
And he got a crit. That'll do it.
That'll do it. Yeah.
All right, Brian managed to get his point.
And he got a kill.
Oh, and he killed someone.
Look at the scout
Insult
captain.
to injury.
Captain Chad over here. Scout Chadley.
This is for my dead brothers.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill as many of you dang clones as I can.
What a stud getting that third suppression or that third suppressed unit on. All right, let's see what the score is going to be. Looks like Brian is going to score 4. John's going to score 3. Brian's tying it up.
Yep. Now again, unfortunately for Brian, I really feel like John is pretty far ahead on attrition and frankly just better positioned. Bad Batch is still kicking and still on that point with 7 wounds, so he's not going to get Bad Batch off that point. Yoda has cleaned out that flank. Now, Vader might be able to clear out that flank if he kills something and force pushes Rex, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the attrition and Yoda's ability to dish out suppression. If John had not gotten that point,
Vader's
and
might.
Brian was 2 points ahead right now, yeah. See, Yoda going to be relentless this turn. He's going to just do a bunch of suppression. That's just tough to deal with.
So the trick to that secondary Just kill like most of your opponent's army, and then you just win the suppression secondary because there's very few units to suppress.
You leave them with 1 unit alive.
Yeah, and then you just get the 2 points because that one unit that's alive is suppressed, and that counts for the objective.
Tom, tell us what you mean by saying Brian has an easy 4 points. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure his path to panicking anything because Yoda is Courage 4, and I'm not sure his path to getting a suppression on every single unit. So you'll have to enlighten us, Tom, on what you're thinking here.
Well,
Kevin
Brian,
says he thinks.
sorry,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Brian may yet snatch victory from the jaws of defeat here. We don't can't count.
For sure.
Can't count
Listen,
the Baer
they're tied.
Yeah.
They're tied, so it's
Yeah.
not over at all.
Not at all. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying Brian has 4 points, so he can contest. Assuming Vader survives, yes, he does.
Yeah.
Now he also needs to devote that red dewback back to that other point, which I'm not sure he's committed to yet.
Oh, he's left this one behind completely. Look at this. He's actually going to shift the entire thing over.
Where's he going with? Did he just play New Age to motivate?
No, he played Vader's Might.
Okay.
So Yoda puts the second token from his Relentless card onto Rex, giving him a dodge and outmaneuver.
Probably just for order control on Rex, I would think. Since this is kind of a...
But I guess what's really disturbing me is that this scout unit has left the building on this point.
I mean, they're going to hold that other one, so it's the same, but you have to...
Yeah.
You have to get that dewback over to another POI kind of ASAP, and I don't know if he can reach that. Well, if he double spurs...
Well, okay, so here's the trick, right? If he double spurs, yeah, because he's only going to hold 3 without this back point if Vader dies.
I don't think he realizes that Yoda is going to own that flank. Like, I don't think Brian's going to have any units on that point.
No, he won't.
Where his officer is right now.
I think Vader is just going to try to own this. He's going to try to say, look, I've got 2 wounds left. I got Vader's Might. I'm going to bank on me not dying, basically, because I've got this line of sight blocker that'll protect me from the commandos.
Also, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't love Vader's Might here.
Okay.
Now, unless he's planning something spicy that I'm not seeing, which is totally possible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I think Vader's capable of getting this point without Vader's Might, because you kill the one and then you just force push the other. Vader's Might is what you bust out round 5 when you need to do something really crazy.
So we just tossed Rex over the wall, which is kind of cute.
Oh, he's going... No. Oh, he's going with Vader now?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I don't know that I love this. Because he's just... I mean, yeah, he's going to kill that unit.
Oh, he tossed Vader over the wall to prevent the clone token sharing. Because don't you need line of sight to share?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I get... Yeah, so they can't... I guess.
So he tosses Rex over the wall. He's going to try to wipe out this other clone unit. And he's banking on...
But then he's just going to go back to that point, and then Rex is just going to run back onto it.
But Rex is suppressed.
Okay. Well. Okay. You make a fair point.
He aim swings. Gets only 4. But it should be enough.
If he full blocks.
Oh.
No, he doesn't. Okay. Brian does not get completely screwed by his
Okay, so Vader may live this then, because Rex...
Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess I still think that Brian is kind of far enough behind that he can't just be playing to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has to play to do something spicy. So, like, I kind of... would have liked to maybe save Vader's might for some kind of a crazy play where at the end of a round you double move over and throw Yoda off the point when John's not expecting it or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
something of that caliber.
yeah.
Um,
The VM, it's very practical. It didn't have a lot of flash, but it was definitely practical. And
but he killed that unit, and he might prevent Rex from getting onto that. So, I mean, in fairness, I mean, if it successfully does that, then you know what? I guess that was a Vader's might well spent because he kept
absolutely,
Vader alive, kept himself on the point, and now he's going to stop John from getting
yeah.
it.
And Rex, if Rex is suppressed, he'll
Maybe.
have one action, even though he has relentless this turn. It's still one action.
Now, here's the other thing, though. If John really needs it, Yoda can bail Rex out with the guidance.
That's
Now, he
true.
doesn't want to have to do that,
No.
but that's completely an option.
Well, guidance is
If
range
it's a
2,
matter
right?
of scoring a POI,
Yeah, that's true. Yoda could just guidance him at range 2.
I mean, particularly, I mean, if those, so like the commandos, for instance, like if the commandos can just take out that officer here, I mean, Brian doesn't really have a lot left over there. There's like a lone BSE. There's a lone, there's the single model riot. Yoda could potentially kill one of them. Someone else kills the other, right? And then Yoda guidance is Rex. I mean, there's a few different ways this could go. So I'm not sure it's a guarantee that John doesn't get that point. So
So many ways this could go.
yeah, Tom says it's still possible to panic a unit. Definitely possible. It's just so hard with Yoda having courage 4. It's so hard to panic anything.
And John's done a great job of just like maintaining everything inside the Yoda courage bubble.
Yeah, he really. You saw that both players had a plan for the secondary,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I think, both of them demonstrating some good game planning here. Brian's was, I'm going to play Vader's Might early. I'm going to get an early lead on the suppression mini game. That was
Yep.
his plan. John's plan was, I'm going to leverage Yoda to get a panic on the one thing I can panic, which is a Black Sun. Like they both had a plan for doing the secondary, and they both executed their plans. Now, I think in the course of executing those plans, John was able to get better attrition, which I think is gonna probably gonna be what decides it. But good game planning by both players here, I think. Yeah, Sean Death says you can't say Vader's might for round 5. Need to go first or risk him not going at all. That's very possible. My thinking is more just that Brian is playing from behind, so I think doing quote unquote the safe things just aren't going to be enough here. Like if Brian were ahead or on parity with John, I think I would have been completely happy with the way he played that of just kind of maximizing Vader's odds of survival. But because it kind of feels like he's playing from behind, I think he has to swing harder. Even if there's a higher chance he misses, I think he has to swing harder. But we'll see. But yeah, Derek, and I think Apox answering you. I don't know if he pushed or not, and I'm not sure why he wouldn't push as well. But because the wall is in the way, one move will not be enough for Rex to get over. He can't get over with a climb. At least he shouldn't be able to, right? Because he's moved.
Yeah. He's been
Although
moved.
based on the distance, because the way Vader's might works now, you can only move them range 1/2.
That's right. So that's a
So maybe he did throw him and push him because he looks further. He looks like approximately range 1 away.
yeah. It was
So if
push
he
and then
moved
throw.
range 1/2 twice, that would make
Yeah, it
sense.
must have been like throw push.
Yeah.
All right, clones are going to open
Because
up on something. Not sure what
yep,
target he
they're
declared there.
working on the officer, it looks like.
Yep,
Going to be.
a save.
No, not the officer because it was red saves.
Oh yeah, it's a white save.
Oh, there we go. White
Yeah,
saves.
they
There we go.
rolled the wrong.
Brian tried to cheat.
Wrong
We see
armor.
how it is. Brian's down in attrition, so he starts cheating.
Oh,
Start rolling red dice. We caught you,
we
Brian. We
got you,
caught
man.
you.
Cheating on stream of all places? Come on.
APOC makes a good point. He says he's not sure there is a round 5 because they're both 8-8. That's a good point.
That is a good point. They're
Someone is
both
going to
8-8.
score 4 points this round
Yes,
because
someone will
they're going to
score
get
4.
3. Someone's going to get 3 and the secondary. I mean, it's possible they tie, but yeah, that's a good point, APOC. You probably use Vader's Might here. Try to flip that point. If Brian was able to successfully do that, it was as good of a Vader's Might as you could hope for. Yeah, I think Colin's got it right. I think he pushed Rex to the wall, then Vader's Might threw him over. I think that's correct, Colin.
Man, I'm so ready to see who's going to win this game. This is edge of my seat territory right now.
I think it's John's to lose, but
I
crazier
feel the
things have
same way.
happened. Crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
I mean, because at the end of the day, they're both tied,
Mm-hmm.
right? So all that Brian has to do at some point, the attrition doesn't matter. All he has to do is have 4 units touching objectives, and he needs John to have more units suppressed than he does.
Right.
That's all he has to do to win, which is not that crazy, even if you're down on attrition. I mean, it could even be as simple as John accidentally killing something that he's not trying to kill, and then it not right counting for suppression. Right now, so he's got Bad Batch on 1. You're correct. You're correct, Tom. At the moment, John only has 3 points. So now, if that's going to be the difference, it's not hard for John to fix this problem because, again, he has Yoda. Yoda can guidance Rex. He can guide him for a move or a recover. But yeah, currently John only has 3 people on points. But does Yoda having to spend one of his actions guidancing Rex, does that maybe cost him the ability to win the suppression minigame? That's possible.
Right. Because rather than waving.
Yeah, Trent, I think I agree with you. It was definitely really big that Brian was able to get that point last round.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not sure I'm ready to say John through.
No
I
way.
think this is very close. I think this is clearly John is leading on attrition. It's about who can get more units suppressed this round. Now, again, it's hard to beat Yoda in that regard, but he's going to have to spend one of his actions guidancing Rex, so that definitely dampens his play a little bit. I mean, really, even without the scout thing, Brian should have had it last round by remembering to recover that Vigo when he dauntlessed him around the corner. If he had remembered to recover him, he'd be in an even better spot right now, but alas. So we got, I think, just kind of, to be honest, I think this kind of fighting is relatively pointless.
I think you could bite for suppression if that makes a difference.
Yeah, but you're not going to get Bad Batch to 3 suppression.
No way.
Okay, yeah, they're courage 3 because again for like the mini game, so not marking off the chart for the mini game, you have to get suppression. So yeah, here's the deal, APOC. On the second round, John managed to panic Brian's BSE, since the BSE can't benefit from Vader's courage bubble, right? So that's why they're tied. Brian actually won the suppression minigame in rounds 2 and 3, but John was able to panic something and Brian wasn't. He got close to panicking Rex. He got him up to 6 suppression at one point, but couldn't quite break through to that 8th suppression.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure the play for John is to kill Vader. Like, I'm not sure he really needs to do that.
They're clarifying something real quick. I think they're discussing whether Bad Batch should have a suppression right now because the Riot Stun Baton is suppressive.
Right, but I don't.
So then he's going to bite with the dewback to add another suppression, and then what does he have left?
Well, he has the riots.
Oh, the riots can still go.
Or no,
Oh,
did he
wow.
just go with them?
No. They had apparently a suppression from last round they didn't remove.
Is
That's
that the situation? Because
that's
if that's
game
the case,
altering.
it is possible to get 3 suppression on Bad
Yeah,
Batch.
if that's true, that's game altering.
That is game altering if that's true.
Yeah.
Again, this it's a weird mini game. This is all about who can get more suppression on who.
Did he just accidentally kill them? No, he killed Wrecker.
No, it's Bad Batch.
He
It's
killed
7. It's 7 wounds.
he killed Wrecker though with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bite.
You actually you bite against if it's less than 4 minis, you bite.
Yeah, exactly.
The flamer is going to average 1 hit per mini,
Well, more to the
and the
point,
bite averages the bite
bite's
averages
suppressive.
3.75. So you can even get away with biting on 4 if you're really worried about consistency for some reason.
Right.
Because it is a more consistent 3.75. The flamer averages 4 against 4 minis, but it's really swingy. Anyway.
No, it's still good.
Yep. So he's biting here and would get a suppression. I mean, last round he used the flamer because there were 5 minis when he attacked them last round. So flamer was the correct play because that I think that killed 2 models, which then put Bad Batch in a position where they couldn't punch their way out of the situation anymore.
Commandos
They
are
just
trying
didn't have
to
enough dice.
put their stuff on the agent or the officer, I guess.
Yeah.
Rolls no cover, takes another wound. Up to 3.
Here's the thing: the officer hasn't gone yet. They can just recover.
Right. And he pulls the
So none
officer
of this
immediately.
matters.
Yeah, none of it matters
None of this matters.
as long as he
If you
remembers to
kill the
recover.
officer, because Brian can just send that back on that other point. Like he's not going to stop Brian from scoring 4 points. I don't think that's really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I don't think you want to shoot the officer right there. I mean, this might be the only thing you can shoot, right? But I mean, John didn't. What I mean is, John probably did not want to shoot the officer. I'm sure he would have loved to have delayed the commandos.
100%.
Is what I mean, but he had to. Yep. So you go here. Yep. And I think Brian just recovered with the officer. Is that what just happened?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, what does John have left that can suppress the officer? Yoda with a force blast. That's probably it.
Yeah.
And he does not want to accidentally kill that officer. That's going to be hilarious if someone wins because because in this game of incredible defense, someone finally blanks,
Yeah.
but it kills their unit. That's actually how I lost a game at Worlds this last year. It was the 3rd game on a day where you only needed 2 to make the cut, so it wasn't a game that mattered.
Right.
But I lost a game against Mowgli because we were playing this objective, and I just needed to suppress his guy. And I even had an aim token that I didn't spend to roll less hits, but I accidentally killed it. And I wasn't trying to. So I ended up
Man.
having less units suppressed than I needed. So that was funny.
Scouts are turning around.
They're going back.
They're going back. Looks like, and he's gonna try to put the
Go
dude
back to the point, and then send the back to the one in the corner.
Yeah.
That's the plan here.
Oh, what are we doing?
What
What
is
are we
going
doing?
on? That makes me a little nervous because
I'm nervous
if he
too.
does not have those scouts on a point, that gives John another way out here.
Yeah, don't punt.
That gives John another avenue because one way, right, is John suppresses things. The other way he could do this is by denying Brian. Oh, okay. There you go.
He hits dodge standby. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the play.
Yeah, that's completely.
You can maybe even.
It's
Maybe
completely
even
safe.
Maybe even move standby to be somewhere a little less
So,
conspicuous, but that's fine.
Yeah, so now Brian has 2 units left to go in the round. He's got Dewback and the lone BSE leader. And John, I'm sure, is counting suppression at this point. He gets Wrecker.
Yeah, can we do a quick check, Dave? Because I mean, I kind of want to know it. Colors. what can happen here in the game.
Yeah, so there's
There's 3 on Rex.
3 on Rex. Just 1 here, 2 on Bad Batch.
You say there's 1 on the riots?
There's one on the riots. No, there's not 1 on the riots. There's 1 on the clones. The riots are free.
Okay.
So it looks like the knife killed this lone scout, which is kind of cute.
Finally.
Finally, the knife found the
A
scout.
little bit too late. A little bit too late for him to snag a victory point.
Now Yoda. Well, no, not Yoda. Not Yoda's gonna go. You got the scouts got pulled, and I believe Brian passed. Now Rex rallies, gets 0. He's suppressed. That's kind of big.
Oh yeah. See, I don't like. Well, he had orders on Rex, right?
Yeah, he had an order on Rex. Yeah.
What is going on? Where's he going?
He's trying to figure out if he can get there, I think.
I mean, I was assuming he would just hop the fence, then Yoda would guidance him
right?
across.
Yeah, wouldn't he?
Where's he going? What? If he does that, I'm not sure what the 4th point is that he's contesting.
He's not, actually.
Yeah, he needs to hop the fence, and then Yoda needs to guidance him across.
Yeah.
What I guess I would have liked to see here is I would have liked to see Yoda go first because he has orders on Rex. So I'd like to see Yoda go first, guidance Rex. Then not only does Rex has his 2 actions, but now he's also not counting towards the suppression.
I think John will see the play you're talking about. I think he will see it eventually.
But he may have already seen it, but maybe there was some reason that he.
Yeah.
Maybe there was some reason that he didn't do it, but like just looking at because we're not in the players' heads, right? So
right,
you can only
obviously.
guess. But like that's kind of what I was thinking would be my go-to in this situation.
Oh,
is, right,
can Yoda not get there because he burst 2 rounds ago, right? So he's fine.
But he's got relentless,
he
so
move.
he can move out to the edge of contesting, and that will be enough to be ranged too.
John's going to try to kill Vader off the point instead. This is the high risk.
He has relentless.
This is the high risk route right here. Is can he kill Vader with his Rex shot?
Well, but now he's definitely too far for guidance.
Yeah, now he's completely too far away for guidance. Ooh, maybe he doesn't see it.
I don't like that play as much.
Yeah.
I really would have liked to see
guidance,
him.
Do you?
No, not at all.
No,
I think I would have liked to see Yoda force push that guy off, move to do a relentless force wave on the officer to suppress the officer, then guidance Rex to strip his suppression, and then he can just double move. Because then you can double move onto the point and shoot Vader because he's got relentless.
Yeah, but Vader will have deflect up because he's.
Yeah, I mean you can't kill Rex, so the deflect doesn't really.
Well, no,
it's just about the surge to block.
It's about the surge is what I mean. Okay, he's
sure, right.
He's going for it.
And it's going to be cover because that wall's
3
in the way.
hits, yeah.
Okay, let's see the cover. I mean, if he kills Vader.
1 cover, it's enough to maybe kill Vader. We need to
okay, well, let's see.
2 blanks.
Does it work out?
2 blanks? Oh! Oh my God! He got him!
Oh, no way!
No way!
Crazy. I mean, that's it, right? Because now I'm not sure how Brian. I mean, maybe. I mean, he might not be able to kill the officer, I suppose, but. Well, I don't. I mean, that's got to be it, right? That's got to be game.
Yeah, let's check. Let's check.
Well, hang on though, because John is only on 3 points.
John's only on 3, so this is
not game at all.
This is not game at all. Yeah, that keeps
no,
John.
Yeah, because John's only on 3 points.
This keeps John in the game. Is what that
I
did.
think. Well, so hang on. If Brian just double moves into Yoda, he's got 3 units on that point. Well, I guess Yoda could. No, he could kill 2 and then force push.
Yeah, he can Ataru force push. He's fine.
Yeah, Yoda's insane, right?
Yeah, Yoda's got the clutch play
point.
at the end here.
Yeah, and he's like the only unit that can consistently
for
do
real
that.
though. He's like the only unit that this is possible for.
But okay, here's the thing though.
Yeah.
He has to do it. He has to kill someone with the force wave, and that is not guaranteed. I guess he could panic them. Yeah, I think. I mean, John should still have this. I'd be amazed if he doesn't, right? Because now the BSC has to go,
Hashtag heavy
right?
breathing. Where's
Right?
this BSC headed? Oh my
Is he
goodness.
just? Yeah. So here's the thing. Now John's gonna kill the riot. He's gonna force push the officer, and then he's gonna force blast the BSC. And if that doesn't kill it, he's just gonna mind trick it, so it's not gonna score.
Well, the BSC has no suppression left.
It doesn't matter. Force wave is suppressive.
Yeah, but it's a Vigo. It's got 2 courage.
Right, but he force blasts it and then he mind tricks it.
Oh,
That's
yeah, okay. Never
force
mind.
suppression.
He'll have the double dip suppressive.
Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. You know what he's gonna do, right?
Move standby. As soon as Yoda kills the thing, he's gonna walk in.
Yes. Yeah, so when he's oh gosh,
Big
this is why we
brain.
love Brian Baer.
What a big
This is why we love
brain.
Brian Baer.
Big
Because he's
brain
gonna
play.
slash the storm. He's gonna slash the riot, but then the Vigo just moves into melee with Yoda, so he can't. Well, then he just swings
Then he
at
just
it.
swings and kills it, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it doesn't work.
It's cool.
It's cool, but it doesn't
I
work.
mean, it's cool, but yeah, it does. It doesn't actually.
But he just mind tricks
Freaking
first.
Yoda.
Duh. Okay.
Oh yeah, right. Right, exactly.
He just mind tricks first. So
None of it matters.
It just changes the sequencing. Okay, we thought it mattered, but it didn't matter. Yeah, slash here. Three hits. It kills the guy. More pierce than there are wounds.
Yep.
Dodge one, kill it, and then wave the second guy for the double suppression. Push the officer,
yeah.
wave. Yoda just doing Yoda things.
And so you're gonna have a do in the corner. You're gonna have scouts in the other corner, and you're gonna have do with Bad Batch. But now Brian's only on 3 points.
Yeah, so now it's 3-3. So they're gonna get 2 from the
And
labs. Is this gonna
gotta
force?
be
Is
ahead
this
on
gonna
special.
force a fifth round? Because one person's gonna score 4, right?
Oh my gosh. Well, it depends on the
It
secondary.
depends on the secondary, right? Yeah.
I don't see what Brian can possibly do. Even if this ties,
Yeah.
I don't see what Brian can possibly do without Vader.
Yeah. Vader not being there is a huge pain. Force wave.
Now, I don't think he wants to kill the BSE here because
He doesn't.
he wants the secondary.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the white dice that has blast.
Oh,
I'm not sure
why did he roll
those
the white
dice was
dice that has
for.
blast? Yeah, maybe he forgot. Did he wave the
Is
officer?
he waving? Yeah, I guess he's waving the officer. Why?
Why wave the
I mean,
officer?
I like for the secondary, like I understand, but
Oh, he's just waving the officer and then pushing the black sun, maybe.
you need to get them both off point. I don't
Oh.
understand what's happening.
Oh, what?
But he's already done his attacks now.
Yeah, maybe he's just taking it slow because he's forcing a fifth round. Or maybe let's count suppression because this matters.
Yeah. But
1,
I mean,
2.
I don't.
He's got 2 suppressed units here. To the 1 suppressed unit for him, so he's gonna go a point up, going into. He's gonna go up 3-2 this round.
So okay.
Yeah.
So let's give John some credit.
Yeah.
If he kills that BSE and then just pushes the officer off the point, he only gets 1 point. Or I mean, he denies Brian 1 point. But if he suppresses 2 units and that exactly causes Brian to lose the secondary and him to gain the secondary, he gains 1 and Brian loses 1, so it's a swing of 2. So
No, all Brian has to do now is just turn around.
well, he's gonna go on the back point, but now
Yeah.
John's winning the secondary.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brian's
but
still
John's
only on
losing
3
the
points.
primary because he's only got 3 dudes.
Oh yeah.
So this is a wash.
Yeah, exactly. It's a wash.
So John may have punted here on accident.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the secondary situation.
Yeah, maybe he's setting up for round 5 so he'll have more suppression on average. Like maybe there's maybe that's the play, is that I'm setting up to have more suppression in general. And I'm also setting up to kill more things if the game ends tied. I mean, I don't know what the choice here is for Brian. He's got to go back and score the VP, right, to stay tied. But with
Yeah, he has to do that with the
Vader dead,
dewback.
he's way behind on kill points. So
Yeah, I mean, John's fine keeping it tied.
yeah, John can cruise right now because Vader died to Rex, which is shocking. I was really surprised that happened.
So is the suppression minigame 2-1, 2-1 in John's favor? Is that
Yes,
the
that is
situation?
correct. Yes.
So John made the right call here.
Yeah.
Because if he had not done that, let's say he had cleared the POI,
Mm-hmm.
he would have been they would have been tied on the primary because they both would have gotten 2, but then Brian would have won the suppression minigame.
Right. So it would
So
have
Brian
been.
actually would have gotten one up on him.
He would have gone one up. Okay. That
Right.
explains it.
So John made the correct call. Now there's a world where John clears the POI and suppresses a Vigo in order to tie the objective, but that's risky because you can accidentally kill the Vigo.
Yeah.
And importantly, you cannot mind trick the agent.
That's true.
So the only way to get the agent suppression is by hitting it with the force wave. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So John absolutely made the correct play. If you ever see this recording later, I'm sorry. We shouldn't have doubted you. John was thinking
Right.
clearer than we were.
So both players
As
go
is usual.
11-11 heading into the 5th round.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, let's think carefully. I don't see Brian's path here because now Rex can just walk onto the back point.
Yeah. Rex walks onto the back point. Yoda can just like full blown clear this point if he wants. Because I mean, at this point, clones can just wait out the. They can just wait out the Imperials at this point.
Because that dewback with Bad Batch is stuck, right? It can't.
Yeah, it can't withdraw. Well, it can withdraw, but it can't get far enough
When you
to
spur
matter.
on a withdraw, the rules are different now.
I think you can.
The dewback might be able to make it across.
Yeah, but if
and he's already got riots there.
If he spurs twice. Oh, the red one?
I mean, I guess Yoda could panic it with Mind Trick. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Brian's out is here.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, Colin's screaming it in chat, but he was right.
Yeah.
Killing Vader ended up being really big.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe John looked into the crystal ball and he saw that.
Yeah, science point.
Although, in fairness, I'm going to take that back. If John had just scored his primary with Rex, and Brian had also skilled his primary, they both would be 12-12 right now, and the game would be over.
The game would be over, and the game would just end.
Hang on, that's not right. It's 10-10 right now because neither of them scored the secondary.
Really?
And they both scored 2 on the primary.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Has to
5,
be.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're both counting 11.
How do
So
they have 11? I think they scored that wrong.
no, I don't think they scored that wrong at all.
How'd they get 3 points last round?
Well, one of them scored the secondary, and the other guy had a. Oh, good point.
John scored the secondary. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. They both got 3.
They both got 3. Yeah.
Oh, right. So if Rex had just gone to the POI instead of killing Vader, he would have won.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm calling sus. I'm still not sure it was the right move.
Yeah. I think Rex desperately needed to go on the POI. Yeah, he would have just won the game. Would have been 12 to 11.
Right. 12-12 doesn't end the game trend, but I think it would have been. It might have been 12-11.
It would have been
depending on what
12-11.
John
Yeah.
had done.
All right, here comes Rex to get the 4th lab.
But yeah. All right. Well, what's done is done. I still think.
Oh, he's still
I
suppressed.
still think John's
Oh
in a
my
strong
gosh.
position here.
Rex just recovers.
He's still suppressed.
Yeah, he's still suppressed.
So he can't reach it.
He just recovers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
That's
Just don't count to the minigame.
again another twist. Yeah.
Yeah, not sure how much it matters.
Messy endgame for sure.
I still think I would have liked to see what had happened if Yoda had pushed somebody out, moved, relentless force wave somebody, mind tricked somebody else, and then guidance to recover on Rex before Rex went. I think that might have won. I
So
think John might have
I
won
think
if he'd
now is
done
trying to
that.
figure
But
out how he can kill 3 clones and Echo. I think that's what he's trying to figure out right now. Rather than play the secondary, I think he's trying to figure out if he can play the primary instead. Because isn't this a range 2 shot into purple right now from the red scouts on the far point? That's kind of far though.
are the purple? Are you saying like they withdraw from melee with purple? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because the scouts can just deliver 8 black.
Oh, so you don't try to kill him?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, that's not very likely to succeed.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't listen to me at this point.
I mean, yeah, Brian might need something unusual here to pull something out. So you're not. I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways he can just like leap to a victory here rather than die slowly, which is what's going to happen if status quo remains. It's going to be slow death if you maintain point parity, so you have to somehow leap ahead.
yeah. Tom points out if Rex hadn't killed Vader, I think the game literally would have just been over.
Yeah.
So that was quite the gamble. Again, people are saying that he wouldn't have won the secondary, but I'm not sure about that. If you guidance, if you guidance Rex, he's got no suppressions. That's one less. And then if you're force blasting the officer who'd already activated, and then Jedi mind tricking somebody else, I think John maybe could have still won on the secondary. But anywho,
Yeah, we're
neither
past
here
that
nor
now.
there.
Yeah, neither here nor
Yep.
there at this juncture.
Yeah, and you can't you can rewind the clock and you think you know what would happen, but it's not always
Yeah.
the case.
We'll get some feedback, I'm sure, in the comments later.
Yeah, and then poor John and Brian will have to watch this later and they go, "You idiots, what were you talking
Yeah,
about?
what were you talking about? You
That
just
wouldn't have worked because of this, and this."
right.
It's like, oh, you was right.
It'll just make them suffer.
So Brian looks like he's taking the officer over to the other point. It looks like.
Yeah, he's trying to get away from force push, I think. Well, no, Yoda's
Yeah,
speed 3 because he's size matters not. So
and he's got disengaged.
there's no escape.
But well, Yoda can't. He's got to be careful. Yoda can't really leave that
Yeah,
point.
Yoda can't leave the point. So
I mean, he's not relentless, so he can't move and shoot suppression at the same time this
right,
round.
he has charge. He doesn't have relentless.
Right. You know who does have relentless? The
This
officer,
officer,
or the agent.
the agent.
The agent.
Yeah.
I don't know that it matters, but it's possible he could shoot something. Looks like he's kind of thinking about what to do here.
Yeah, I think they're having a conversation about the ending here. Oh, he's gonna steady attack or
You get a
relentless
long
attack
shot?
in the middle. Yeah. Relentless attack in the middle of the move.
You must have a plan to get suppression
Just
on
to get
those
the
guys.
suppression on. Oh, double hit.
He gets the suppression.
Yeah, gets the suppression. It matters more. I mean, he'll just Katarn whatever damage happens.
Yeah, he's not going to kill him.
Yeah.
They're commandos.
Right.
Oh no, he's just shooting and going back. No, okay.
No.
That's where we thought he was going.
Yeah, he's just trying to get away from Yoda.
Yeah, or at least spread out units to multiple points.
Yeah, to try to keep
Right.
his captures.
Yeah, just have multiple options. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, technically Yoda could just like move, force push, and move back. Like.
Oh, for sure, but then
He's stuck. He's stuck in melee with that Vigo.
Well, he's got disengage.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Move,
Yoda's
push, move back, and
insane.
charge. Is that something you can do with disengage?
Yep. Move, push, move back, charge, and then mind trick probably.
Jeez, what a mess.
Yeah, I mean, John has a lot of tools here.
Yeah, Yoda just clutching it out
Um,
in the late game.
yeah, and I'm not quite sure what Brian's tools are going to be, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Might have a plan of some kind. The officer has a suppression somehow. Oh, just from because the officer
It got tricked
agent
last.
agent had two at the start of the round, lost one, just
Correct.
didn't realize.
Correct.
Right, right.
Ooh, John pulling a core is kind of big here because they can dodge up. I mean, I would dodge punch at this juncture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
punching
it's definitely
just one.
um
Oh, he aimed.
it's like he
Wow.
aimed. Yeah, I'm not.
Two riots down.
Ooh, what
What is John?
does that make a difference?
Did he mean to do that?
I don't. I'm not sure. I don't actually think you snap here.
No, I don't think they snap at all because they're in melee already.
Are they out of melee now? To look up how that works.
Well, yeah, Echo
Is he
wouldn't
out of melee
snap.
with the do? That doesn't seem right.
No, 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 no. Echo would still be in, or not, sorry, not Echo, Hunter would still be in melee with the do back. I don't think Purple
Like
was ever
no
in,
longer
Purple
in
was
melee
never.
with the riots.
Yeah, actually, because of the snapping.
Yeah, and I know there are some things in the rulebook last time I checked about at some point if you suddenly become out of melee with someone for whatever reason you're no longer in melee, but it just doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, it's a rare occurrence.
Yeah, Hunter with no surges. Easy peasy. Yeah, I guess maybe he's trying to prevent Hunter from getting killed by the dewback. Because it could kind of go either way, right? I mean, Hunter's still got 2 wounds with red saves.
Yeah, so
Dewback could probably kill him, but it's not guaranteed. So I get what he's doing. Yeah, he kills the riots, just to try to reduce incoming firepower to Bad Batch, and then now. Although here's the thing, though. Yeah.
ooh, Brian withdrawing here. He's gonna open up and be the scout melee, or the scout range attack.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like, is that really what he's banking on? Is clearing that unit with a scout shot? Double moving the
Yeah.
riot.
And scouts do have sharpshooter. They do have 8 dice.
I mean, they do. I mean, it's not inconceivable,
Yep.
but it just doesn't. I mean, it doesn't seem like a great plan, but in fairness, I don't
Well,
know that Brian has
it's
any great
definitely a path.
plans.
It's a path to victory because if he does get the kill on those on both Bad Batch and the purple clones, John will be down to 2 points of interest. And that I think would be enough to get Brian ahead going into the last scoring phase. You can't withdraw from one melee to another, right?
No, you can't.
Yeah, they've that's long been quashed.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's taking the safe route. I don't want to get this riot trooper picked off by commandos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a solid play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now again, what's interesting is what I think Brian may be holding in his back pocket here.
Uh-huh.
I think there's a world where that dewback double moves over to that point Yoda is on.
The orange one?
That could,
Okay.
that could be a big deal, especially now that Rex did not make it onto that point over there.
Yeah.
That could be a big deal.
I mean, the only thing these clone commanders are going to do is shoot. They can't really go much of any place. And I don't even think they can see the scouts because of the area terrain.
Now they could try to shoot. Yeah. Criminals don't. Yeah, at this juncture, I think they're just gonna hold points and not get suppressed.
They're gonna try to move and maybe shoot the agent if they can see it, but I don't think they can. Oh my gosh, my camera's glitching through all this terrain. I don't think they have a shot.
No, that doesn't look. You just move, recover, just strip that suppression you have. Just don't
Yeah,
be a liability.
just recover. Yeah.
APOC. So APOC reminds us that Yoda can do card actions twice this round.
True.
So yeah, there's double pushing, there's double mind tricking. It's definitely something to watch out for. Yeah, I don't think Brian really has any tools to win the suppression minigame.
No, I think he's
So it's
relying solely on POI math.
yeah, he's got to do POI math, and he's got to. Here's the thing, though: he's got to not lose the secondary,
Right.
because if they tie, John wins. So he has to do win POI, and he has to tie the secondary. That seems like a tall order.
Okay, the scouts are not able to shoot. That's miserably bad.
Yeah,
That's not good for Brian at all.
yeah. Even if they could shoot, I'm not
It'd be a pretty
real
far cry.
sure.
Yeah.
Trent says he does think you can spur from withdraw. I'm the same, Trent. We were talking about it earlier. I think you can, with the way withdraw works now. I do think you can spur on a withdraw. Apox says Yoda owns both back points. I think so. Um, I think that's pretty likely. Although you have to be careful because Yoda's can move and then he can recover. But so you got to make sure when he does that second move, he is contesting at the end of that.
Right.
So I'm not 100% sure Yoda can actually completely clear both points and secure and continue to secure the one he's on. Like, you have to be a little careful about that math, but it's possible.
Yeah, Yoda can like double trick as well, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, like I think maybe there's a world where you push the guy that's
Oh,
well, I think
how much
just the
courage? How much courage is the? Oh, this is easy.
agent
This is actually super easy. Watch. How much courage is the agent? Is it 2?
2. Mm-hmm.
So you slash the BSC, kill it.
Okay.
Mind trick, recover. Mind trick
On who?
on the agent. You panic it.
You cannot mind trick an operative.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Rip.
Yeah.
If it wasn't an
Yep.
operative, that would be easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
So it couldn't be that easy, right?
No, I'd be curious to see if he can be contesting the point and also still be range 1 of the agent.
Oh, John, this is
I'm
interesting.
curious about that.
Okay, so this is cool. Can the BSE withdraw into the other point? 10 point says 10.3. It's gonna be close.
uh, that's
It's too far, isn't
well,
it?
just look how close he is to the POI. That seems like a tall
It
order.
seems like a very tall order. Yeah, just looking at the tool right here, there's no way.
Yeah, he can charge. Yeah, he can charge the other back point. I don't know if that's fundamentally different than just charging the point he's on.
I think he's gonna
We're saying like
try.
how does he own both?
Yeah, how does he own both? I don't think Brian's gonna make this.
No, I don't think so either. It seems too far. Well, and again, the thing is, Brian has to actually win by a point here because he's behind
Right,
on
because
kill
he's
points.
behind on
If all
points.
John
Yeah.
needs to do is have them tie.
Right.
That's all he needs.
Now, if he kills Bad Batch, he's killed Bad Batch. He's killed one full commando. He's
Like it's
killed.
not. Well, he's killed Vader.
He's killed 2 squads of clones. Yeah, but Vader is so much points. Yeah.
Well, and if kill. Well, I mean that's true. You never want to assume. You never just because one side had more kill points, right? You don't want to assume that you're making fair points.
Yeah.
There are some points that have been kill points been racked up on the Empire side. Maybe it's not as clear cut as we think.
Okay. So he withdraws.
Particularly if Yoda does not. Because I think there's a lot of like single model units that we're thinking of as dead here, but
I
Yoda
mean,
might not actually kill
do you
them.
just withdraw and dodge? Like, is that what you do? Well, no. Well, no. Never mind. Okay, now that he's withdrawn, that makes it super easy for John, right? Because now you just double trick.
What? I don't understand.
Never mind. I'm thinking he can get speed 3 to the agent and kill it.
I'm not sure you can get there in a single speed
I don't think he can
3.
get there in a single speed 3 either. I think I'm smoking something good at this point.
Is there still a riot down there, or is that thing dead?
Oh, it
But
died.
by Yoda.
Oh, it died. The riot died to Hunter Knife just now.
Oh.
This riot over here. There's no riot here by Yoda, but this red riot just died to Hunter Knife.
Yeah, that riot done. So I was thinking there was another unit by Yoda this whole time.
That's
Yeah,
so brutal, dude.
he just pushes the Vigo off and then he charges the officer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So I was overcomplicating it in my head.
Well,
I thought there was another.
especially now that the Vigo withdrew, right?
Yeah, right. Because you just I don't think it even mattered. You just put either way. You just push him out.
Yeah, you just push him out of the terrain.
You push him off the point and then you charge.
Yeah,
the officer.
Push him off the point, charge the officer on the other point, kill the officer, contest the point. Basically, deny 1 point to Brian that way.
And Hunter knifing the riot means that the dewback now is not free to go over. So yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
It's
is
over.
basically. Brian is basically saying, "Can my dewback withdraw into this point?"
I think it doesn't matter. It's just 1 point for another, right? I think they're just talking now.
Yeah, it's got to be over now.
Because Yoda pushes the Vigo out, then he charges the officer, kills the officer. I guess there's a world where Yoda double blanks on where Yoda blanks on the officer. Like that's
okay. The
possible.
standby. Actually, he can't. You can't even withdraw because the standby from Hunter means the Hunter will just pursue him and tag him in melee.
Would that matter? You can just withdraw again. Oh, he's just trying to kill Hunter.
He's just trying to kill Hunter now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's aim biting. So yeah, I think it's over. And I think John is going to take this down. And Hunter just 3 blocks.
He's just gonna give him a big middle finger.
Yeah, Hunter's just like, yeah, dude. You think you can kill Bad Batch, bro? Come on.
Couldn't finish off Bad Batch. Insult to injury.
It is insult to injury. Okay, well let's look at the suppression math. I think it's over, but yeah, here comes Yoda too. Here comes Yoda. Okay.
Yeah, so you push.
Yeah.
No, okay. Well, here's a question. Can you adjust the angle a bit? Is the Vigo on the terrain?
Yes, the Vigo is on some terrain at this point.
Oh, but that's not a climb.
No, it's not a climb.
So yeah, okay. So you just push him off.
Yeah. And even if he was up there, there's enough room to push him on the terrain.
That's true. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So you push him off. You charge the officer.
Yep.
John has 3. Brian has 3.
And it just cruise to an easy finish.
And he'll mind trick the Vigo on his way.
Yeah.
So he'll win the suppression.
Mind trick Vigo. Oh, what's he doing
unless he fully blanks
Oh, hold on. Is he just like mind trick? Or he's doing the fancy thing. He's like mind trick, recover, mind trick, wave. Is that what he's doing? No.
Oh yeah, that
No,
works
that wouldn't
too.
work because there's not enough suppression.
Well, no, 'cause if he double mind tricks the Vigo, then it's panicked and doesn't score. I mean, that works.
Correct.
That works
It
too.
works too. Yeah.
He just waves the off. So the Vigo doesn't score, and he gets the officer suppressed for the secondary,
Yeah.
and he also might just kill the officer.
Right.
Yeah, this works. John being fancy, or no, he is gonna push him.
He's gonna
Okay,
trick and
he's
push.
gonna mind tricks to get the secondary, then he's gonna push him out, and then he's gonna charge the officer.
Yeah. Here he comes.
It's it's a lot. I think it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
The
It's
same
basically
result.
the same result. Speed 3, go.
Yeah, there's like a fraction of a chance Yoda rolls
Yeah.
4
Don't
blanks
speak it
here.
into existence. Oh, okay, there you go.
Yep,
Phew.
he got it.
He got him. That's gonna be the G. That's gonna be
Dead
the GG.
officer, and I think that's finally game. I think.
Yeah, that's the GG right there. Man, what an ending.
That was well. I mean, and in fairness, I mean, if Rex did not kill Vader there, it's a completely different
Oh
game.
yeah,
If Rex
110%.
had not killed Vader. All right, are we good to sign this off here? I'm not sure. I would assume they're just kind of just talking
Yeah, we can sign this off in just
at
a
this
second. I just want
point.
to make sure I want to see what their final score tally is, and then we'll sign it off.
Okay. As we're doing that, I'll go ahead and advertise for those of you that are members. We will be doing some post-game content for this. So if you thought this was fun and appreciated hanging out with us, that's really cool. We appreciate it. Two, if you are a member, we're going to release a post video where we're going to have some quick interviews with Brian and John. We'll do a recap on our podcast, but the additional video for members will have kind of an interview with Brian and John where we kind of get their fresh thoughts from the game. And then we're also going to, between now and the time the video releases, we're going to compute some analytics. So we'll see exactly what John has in mind because he'll be doing it for us for this one. But we'll be seeing it'll be things like, what were people's hit rates, who threw more dice, right? Who took the most move actions, right? It'll be stuff like that. We'll kind of have some statistical breakdowns of the game. So if that kind of thing is interesting to you, and you're not already a member, consider joining, and you'll have access to that video. Hopefully, I imagine it should be done before our next exhibition, which will be in 2 weeks.
It will certainly be. And thank you guys so much for watching. Your winner tonight is John Bushman, 14-13 over Brian Baer. Yoda clutching it out at the end there. Vader, unfortunately, meeting an untimely demise at the hands of Captain Rex. This has been Winter Moon Wargaming. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We're gonna sign it off there. Once again, if you're becoming a member, hopefully you can do any tier. And like Nathan said, we're gonna do a bunch of members only content coming up. So if you want to sign up for that, feel free. And thanks so much for just being here and hanging out with us. It's been a blast, and I think we're going to see you all next time. And again, September 10th is going to be our next exhibition. Crucible coming up after that is going to be a full day of streams over the course of the tournament. It's going to be like full-blown live streams. And then after that, it's going to be Las Vegas Open. And we'll have plenty of content from then until now. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Going to sign it off there, and we'll see you next time here at Winter Moon Wargaming.